Hi everyone. This is going to be an insane day, and we're starting off with my two moms are here.
Not us, obviously.
I've got my dad mom, and I've got Mama Silvestrini, which is bright pink for some reason.
That's her aura.
It's that strong.
I'm actually really sad that you two haven't actually met in real life because I think that you would get along like beautifully.
Mm-hmm. Kate has that effect on people.
It's true.
Wait, what'd you say?
Oh, I said Kate has that effect on people.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't know. Not recently.
People who know, we know.
Actually, Rachel, I have to tell you, I was hopping on because I want to support you because I love you, but I have both boys today. They are currently away, but at some point I'm going to have to hop off because I'm in charge of both.
For sure. Yeah, no, we're just walking around and just witnessing the insanity that is my life at this point. I'm literally sitting here mixing hair bleach because
without gloves.
Oh shit! Thank you. Look at this. I set up. So I've got my life. I have set up like I'm ready to tattoo like the neighborhood. Like I've got saran wrap on everything, and of course the thing I forget is my gloves for me. Thank you.
You're welcome, Bill. You're welcome.
We're off to a great start.
We are.
Wake up.
We are.
Yeah. Well, the boys haven't made coffee yet because I have no idea how to work that machine. And the last time I tried, it was legit sludge. And they were like, "That's
Don't touch it."
Like we got the coffee. I'm like, okay, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm not that domesticated. You know what's great? Let's put this on.
I'm very nervous. One of your roommates is gonna come wandering in here.
Oh, they will.
Tell me off.
Oh no,
Mm-hmm.
no.
They're gonna help.
You know what, Rachel? You have to do what you got to do what you got to do. I mean, you got to really snip the real dead ends, you know. So no one's blaming you for what has gone down.
Yeah, it's a situation for sure. It's really fun when we come out because literally it's smack talk in the apartment all day long. Like
Not surprised.
Like he's been holed up in his room studying for his match, and then when he comes out, we just like glare at each other, and I'm like what? What do you think you're gonna do? Try it, say it, do it. I dare you. And he's like, whatever.
Well,
That's
good luck to him.
fantastic.
That's what I have to say.
Yeah,
Oh no, your actual mom disappeared.
Yeah, she's trying to figure out her phone. It's technology does not run well in my family, apparently. But she's trying.
I have parents that are addicted to Facebook, so it's better that way.
I set up a Facebook and a Pinterest for my mom like 8 years ago, and like I keep track of all of her passwords. That's
Good. That's good.
Like she doesn't know any.
Can we get those?
For sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
Just tell me what they are.
Yeah, I'll send them right over. Like I have her Southwest Rapid Rewards account number because I booked her flights for her. She's like, yeah, I found this price and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, Mom, no, just give it to me. Like, it's fine.
I love that she's trying. Like she's actually trying, which is good because I know some people that they're just like some people once they hit like a certain point, they're just like there's no point. Mama.
I found her.
Fellow Mama Lion.
Duh.
Hi.
I was stupid. I had a Post-it note at the top of my screen there, and that's what it was. That's why it was hot pink. It's like
that is
so you're a national treasure. You really are.
If there was one thing that I could reference to be like, no, this is who my mother is. This is who my mother is.
Hey,
This is not an exaggeration.
It's so great.
She figured it out.
Yeah, I'm super proud.
Hi, ladies. Good morning.
Hi.
This is Kelsey, Alex, and my dad.
Be on.
I know it's nice to see all you guys and meet you.
I know. I'm also sorry that I chose to name Rachel's mom. I didn't know you were going to be on. That is absolutely your title.
Oh, that's fine. I don't care. That's fine.
I was I was legit confused. I was like, I have mom and then Rachel's mom, and I'm like,
Hi.
I don't know what's going on, but okay. So I'm just supposed to add all of these, right?
I've been bombed by the first. Mama, yeah. Okay.
Oh, hi, honey.
Oh, how old are they?
Hi. We're gonna. This one is 2, and the other one is 5. Honey, I don't like your face on it, though. Okay.
I love those ages.
I'll tell you what, it's the best age for this.
Yep.
But unfortunately, it does mean that I'm about to commandeer the entire show. So, Rachel, I'm going to send you my love and all my support. If I find
Oh,
if I find him,
show his face.
If I find him,
Come back
I
to
would
the
show his
screen.
face. I would show his face. I get so weird about it on the internet.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong with me. I have to figure it out. But
No, you're not
anyway,
weird.
Yeah.
Well, not for that.
But I love you. It's gonna look great. Can you send me a picture when it's done?
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's gonna be nuts.
All right, you girls are all the best.
Love you,
so
Mom.
Nice to meet you, Mrs. Rachel's mom.
Bye. It's
Bye,
Linda.
girls. Bye, Kelsey. Bye, Alex.
Bye.
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 Bye, Kate. So, Mom, that's Kate. She's in charge of the den. She runs
Yep.
the den.
Yep.
She's the best. Okay, so
I'm going to
this
turn
is
the light
right?
on.
This consistency.
It looks like glue paste. Remember that like really chunky glue paste from like grade school art class?
Yes, it was
Like
wonderful.
or kind of like it's kind of hodgepodgey, you know?
Yeah, but it
Yep.
smelled good.
This does not.
Well, wait, did you say it smelled good?
Yeah.
Richard,
She had a different brand of
paste
paste.
we had when I was younger smelled good. Kids used to eat it.
Well, that
Yeah.
explains a lot about your generation too.
I didn't eat it.
that's a whole
Not you, generation.
conversation.
Yeah.
Just to be clear, I'm not saying my mom is weird. I mean, she is. I mean, she gave birth to me. So, all right. So this. Oh my God, what the fuck am I doing? Ooh, I know. Start at the mids. I have watched. So funny. I have watched every Brad Mondo video like in existence, and then this morning, this morning he posted one, and it was of people like bleaching and dyeing their hair, and it ended with him going, "Don't bleach your hair at home," and I was like,
Yeah.
That's
Who
not
was saying that?
There's he's like a YouTuber,
Okay.
some hairdresser in New York who's beautiful and fabulous, and oh God.
Yeah. Well, I've bleached my hair probably 2 dozen, 3 dozen times in my life, and never once have I melted or destroyed my hair. So the trick is check on it often. I think that's the problem with people. They just put it on, leave it on for an hour, don't look at it, and then they melt it. So check
Yeah,
on it.
I mean, to be fair, that's what I have you guys for, and that's why you wear stupid shirts so that you don't have to worry
Exactly.
about getting bleach on them.
Well, let's say I know watching a lot of those videos, I don't want to say it stresses me out, but I do get low key angry watching these like TikTok videos do them, where they are effing up their hair, but also at the same time they also comment being like, "I'm not wearing this cute shirt or this cute top," and I'm like, "Why are you wearing it if you like it?"
Or they have like full makeup on. I'm like,
Dude.
I legit debated whether I should put my eyebrows on today, and I'm like, no, I can at least do that. Like, I should do that.
Yeah, the videos that drive me nuts with those also is like when they do colors, because color theory is very important with coloring your hair. And if you dye certain colors over other colors, you're not going to get the color you think you're going to get because they turn brown together.
That's
so
true.
people will be like, I've got orange hair, I'm going to dye it purple. Why is my hair brown? It's because it just didn't line up right.
You can for sure tell people who don't understand the color wheel.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, why is my hair brassy? I'm like, well, let's show you something you were supposed to learn when you were 12.
Yep.
Or earlier. I don't know. What do school kids learn these days?
Primary colors 5.
I feel like kindergarten is about when I started.
I relearned the color wheel essentially when I was in aesthetic school. Just specifically because, for makeup and everything, but also to be able to recognize different, because, different skin types and different tones, and you have to be able to understand like undertones to the skin when it comes to like their skin types. Like people with this skin type is more likely to have this undertone, etc. So we had to use the color wheel for that, which is it felt kind of elementary at the time, but now I look back and I'm like, actually, it was kind of necessary. How often I use that? So.
Oh wait, those basic things I learned were important.
Why?
I know, right?
Job now that does makeup?
Oh no. As I will. Great. I can't really. Being an esthetician is a very hands-on job, and I can't really do that right now, considering, unfortunately.
As an esthetician, yes, Mom.
Yeah, but as an esthetician, I do like facials, chemical peels, dermablading, microneedling, all that good stuff. It's a fun time.
Wow.
And make people feel pretty at the end of the day.
Yeah, nice.
You do that. Get your words, girl.
I just like talk to Rachel and she makes me feel pretty. So, you know.
Yeah,
Alex honestly saved my skin. I was using the wrong facial cleanser for years and I was at Target with her and she's like, don't buy that. And I'm like, why? She's like, don't buy that.
Girl, you said you had this like skin type and I'm like,
yeah, so she inspected my face. She's like, go buy that. And so I did and I don't have acne anymore really. My face feels soft and nice. And
nice.
Talk after this.
It's nice to have good help like that.
Yeah,
it really is. When your friends are knowledgeable,
yes,
like,
it's always
with people you love, but also make sure they're not stupid and helpful. Oh, my best friend is in the chat, Jessica. The link is in the comments. Come join in.
Mom, Oh, by the way, guys, if you're watching this, thank you so much for hopping on. Just wanted to let you know Streamlabs is open and just want to give you a heads up. We're doing a little free-for-all, a bunch of trivia questions and stuff. So once we're able to, people want to get started on that whenever you guys want to. But also, if you want to vote to determine who is going to, what color hair Rachel's going to have by the end of the day, you got to let us know in a little Streamlabs. So.
Well, not at the end of the day. Eventually,
yes. But I just want to give you a heads up. That's going to happen. There's going to be some color choices here.
There's going to be some choices. I mean, to be fair, we're making a lot of choices right now.
Choices are being made. Yes, indeed.
It's so funny. I feel like I'm putting too much on, but Brad's always yelling at people that they're not putting enough on. So
you gotta really saturate, otherwise you will get like spottiness to it. So.
Yeah.
Like chunky orange, yellow.
What did you just call it?
remember like some bleach hairs where it's like chunky, like
chunks,
like yellow.
Oh,
and other ones it would be like platinum blonde, and the other would be like orangey and then yellow. It's just like
random black streaks in there too. Yeah.
Oh, babe, I lived
lived
through the 90s and early 2000s and worked on Warped Tour. I understand what bad dye jobs and bleach jobs are.
Oh my gosh! Do you remember? Did any of you guys ever do those? Like try to do the highlights or anything at home?
No.
Mm-hmm.
My brother.
I dyed my hair, but I never like did anything crazy.
Yeah.
My older sister, night before Christmas Eve, geniusly decided to. Oh, that's attached. Geniusly decided to dye her hair
bedroom.
Bright purple. Say what?
Are you doing this in your bedroom?
Yeah, it's the most. It's got the most ventilation. But my sister decided to dye her hair bright purple with Manic Panic, without bleaching it the night before Christmas Eve, and came home from a slumber party.
Oh
my dad had picked her up, and she had called to warn us, to warn my mom. And my mom's like, "You didn't dye your hair purple. Stop being stupid. Come home." So my dad comes in from picking her up, and he is just crying, laughing. And my mom's like, "What?" And then Alicia steps in, and it's like all over the front of her hair. It's in her ears, and we have to go to the Christmas Eve service that night.
Oh,
I
no!
Never seen my mother
killed her, but it looked good. She had dark hair, and then it was dark. It's purple, and you didn't really see the purple until you got in the light. So, but it was really pretty. It was like, but that night I did.
Timing.
Timing was bad. Yeah.
It was a very silent night in the Silvestrini house. She did not talk to my sister.
I see what you did there with that pun. I respect it. Respect it.
I miss my rainbow hair.
What was it? Chris Adams was like, "Hey, you gonna go Galaxy?" I'm like, "You want to buy the 18 tubs of dye that I need for that?"
Yeah.
It does look beautiful. It really does, but the maintenance it requires.
That's the one thing I
obscene.
Is the maintenance. Taking like ice cold showers in a raincoat because like you can't wash with warm water. It has to be like ice cold.
Oh man.
That's why the Harley hair is gone.
Friend.
Yeah, I did. I've talked to Jessie Malton a lot, who has like the most fantastic rainbow hair.
Her hair is cool.
And she's like, I hate it so much, but I love it, and it's me, and I can't change now. And I'm like, well, that was your choice.
It's a look. It's definitely a look, and it's also it's almost like Kelsey, for example. You have a pinup look. Mm-hmm. You actively strive for it. The pinup, the pin curls, the pearls, the style of clothes and everything. It's like a very specific, very purposeful aesthetic. Mm-hmm. And I mean, you even have like a 1950s hair dryer. That's like the intensity of it. How is it actually?
Is it the soft one or the hard one?
The hair dryer. It's a handheld. It's called the Handy Hannah, and it's the shape of.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous.
But I'm so happy my vintage store opened up. So they'll call me like, so we just got this in. I'm like, I'm coming to grab it.
Okay. This was I'm trying to find pictures of my old rainbow hair. I don't know if you could see it, but it was like a dark purple with like blue. So that was the first one I did.
I bet that was stunning. How long did you have it for?
I had it for like not that color, but I did rainbow hair for like a year and a half.
Wow.
And then I had like a smoky blue with like red undertones.
That's gorgeous.
That one was like Hades inspired, so it was like a grayish like purple at the top, and then it went down to like blues and red.
Stunning.
Okay, speaking of Hades, speaking of Hades, there's going to be a little live action Hades moment that's going to happen with Hercules. Do you guys have any thoughts on the live action adaptation casting choices for that movie? Specifically, Hades. Hades is so funny. He is like the best friend I never knew I wanted until I saw him. Depending on what, who says Hades has to be a man? Let's be honest, and especially in this one.
I think that's one of the roles that Tilda Swinton could just nail. I was going to say something that was horrible, but she could nail it real good.
Have you done? That's the most perfect casting I've heard.
Keith David would be amazing.
Who?
Keith David.
Keith David.
Or David Keith.
Who?
Guys, I'm focusing on my hair. Don't judge my Schmoedown skills right now.
Oh, Keith David. Okay.
Black male actor. He's amazing.
Oh yeah, charisma.
Oh yeah.
Ooh,
I like him. That's a good idea.
So good.
What about you, Jilly?
There's a drag queen that I'm in love with who I would really love to be Hades. I don't know if anyone knows who Bianca Del Rio is.
Oh yes. I'm so angry I didn't do that.
Bianca as Hades, I think would be.
Oh my gosh, that'd be divine.
Yes.
Not a pun.
That would be my pick.
See what I did there?
Ooh, I like Mike Cases. What about Jason Mantzoukas? I don't think he's mean enough. I think he's just silly. I think that if there was a third option for the Pain Panic, Jason Mantzoukas would be amazing for it, but I don't think he's Hades. I think there is a role for him in the Disney universe, though.
You need to be sassy to be Hades.
Yes. Hades is super sassy.
You need to be fabulous to be Hades.
True.
You also need to be over it.
Yes.
And annoyed with everyone, like every woman ever. Not even kidding. What about you,
Chelsea? It's perfect for a woman.
I'm not good at casting per se, but I do agree. I think it would be good to do a different take on the character because trying to just kind of replicate the animated, I think will fail. So a female or a director, I think that would be awesome. Just kind of mixing it up. changing a character a little bit, because when you try to replicate this cartoon, I feel like it doesn't always work out great.
It would, but I also think that this is one of those instances where, like, you know how everybody was like pissed off that they were going to get like a woman of color to play Ariel.
I'm so excited for her.
Yeah,
Everyone
was pissed off at that the fact that they cast like a female of color, and I was like, mermaids aren't real, and actually, if you want to go by source material, they're green. So go yourself.
It's so ridiculous.
But I feel like with Hercules, it almost like, because there is an historical source material. Yes, I understand it's like Greek gods and everything. Maybe stay with a man, but a woman would still be a badass Hades.
Mm-hmm. Well, thing is, in order to be Hades, you need to be, like you said, not only fabulous, which Bianca Del Rio. I mean, you can't get much more fabulous.
Gotta be can't get much more fabulous and more sassy.
You gotta be sassy as all get all, but also you gotta be over it. But I think also you gotta be so good with a physical comedy. I feel like
the guy who was Billy Eichner. Yeah,
we've already gotten him in one mediocre Disney remake,
but he was the best part of the Disney remake.
Oh yeah,
I think he would be great for Hades in like 15 years. Like, let him age it out a little bit.
Yeah.
That's true. I do love him though. If you give him, he needs to be like an over it old man, essentially. You know what I'm saying? Like an old man, like neighborhood old man that's just like hating everyone, like a really overgrown front yard.
Yep.
That's just like fuck everyone else. And everyone else is pissed at him, but he's like, "This is my fucking yard. Who cares?" You feel me? You feel me? You see me? What about you, Mama Switchblade? Do you have any thoughts on the live action Hercules at all, by chance?
I haven't seen it.
Oh, it's
not out yet.
Yeah, it's not out yet.
They're making it.
It's gonna be made. Would you like to see that happen, maybe, or no?
Sometimes remakes are not very good, so I like the originals. I mean, they keep redoing over. They pull everything. Get something original.
Do you have a favorite Disney movie, Mama Switchblade?
I think I like Coco.
Oh yeah,
Coco.
I just think that's so cute, and Moana. I love those two.
Oh,
it's such a
I've
beautiful
never cried
movie.
as hard as I did in a movie theater than I did for Coco.
I know, it was so sweet.
My mom literally turned to me and she was like, "What's wrong with you?" And I'm like sobbing like uncontrollably, and I'm like,
yeah,
sobbing, and she's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "No."
I took Mom to go see Toy Story 3.
Oh yeah.
Well, I cried more in Coco than I did in Toy Story 3. And Toy Story 3, I cried. Coco, I ugly saw it.
Well, I ended up. Oh shit! I need to mix more. I ended up like that's that one scene where everybody's just like losing their mind and trying not to cry because
it's the end of the world.
Boys are gonna die.
Yeah.
I literally turned to my mom and like grabbed her hand and was like, "Mommy, they're not gonna kill them." I was like 28 at the time.
I straight up thought they were dead.
I'm like, I don't know if I want to keep watching this.
I straight up thought they were gonna kill them. I was like, "There's no way they can get out of this. Like, how are they gonna get out of this burning inferno?"
Well, they also kept saying that like they were like leaving that there was no way that there was going to be a sequel, like a follow up, and I was like, oh my god, they're going to kill these people. Like they're going to kill the toys.
I thought, you were just about to say people. They are people in our hearts.
Yes.
Right.
Yep.
They are.
Just to clarify.
Yep.
Yeah,
Emotionally, they're 1 bazillion% people.
Actually, Mom is the reason why I'm such a Disney file because
yeah,
I love Disneyland.
Well, the first time I went to Disneyland, she was like what 6-7 months pregnant with me.
Of course. So it's like literally in your DNA.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's in there.
It just seeped into your pregnant belly. That's why it happened, right?
Yep, drinking the water and breathing the air.
Yep.
It's science, y'all.
I went one trip from San Jose down to Southern California one summer with all three of the girls.
By yourself.
My oldest was like maybe about 7. Rachel was 5, and then I had a baby in a stroller.
She was 2.
We were at Disney. No, she wasn't even 2. She was like 10, 11 months. A year. No, a little over a year. Anyway, and I went to Disneyland by myself with the 3 girls. We were there when they opened at 8 or 9 o'clock, and we stayed till they kicked us out at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, no drugs, no harnesses.
Yeah, and we had a ball. The next day, however, was really rough because everybody was so overly tired. But we had a great time. My mom thought I was insane to go down there with 3 kids by myself. We had a great time. It's our place. So
love that.
Yeah.
It's fun.
I was actually looking at my calendar from like 2016 for some reason. And there's literally like I had a day where between tours, the summer of 2016, I flew into LA. I flew my mom down. We stayed at her brother's house, which is like 10 minutes from Disneyland. We went to Disneyland. The next day we flew up to San Jose, and then I had to leave the next day. So I literally flew in and flew out to take my mom to Disneyland because I was working for Disney at that time. And I was like, no, we've got a day. We're going to Disneyland. Come on. Southwest has like $20 flights.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah. Huh? We do it a lot.
I love Disney.
I miss it. I'm supposed to go to Disney World in October.
Well,
it's nice, but it's just not the same. When you're used to Disneyland, it's just not the same.
Oh man, Disney World is
start a war.
And it's a lot more walking down.
Here's the thing. Disneyland is better than the Magic Kingdom.
Yes.
Disney World is better than the Disneyland Resort.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
I mean, Disneyland is magical. That's all there is to it. It's the only place, like, while Walt planned Disney World, all of it was not his vision. Disneyland was his vision, and that was that was seen to completion.
Magic Kingdom is just too spaced out. Like,
yeah, it is. It is very much so.
There's
not a lot of shady. Considering it's in Florida, why wouldn't they put up more trees?
You'd think
they have shade all over the place. It's hotter than hell down there.
Yeah.
Yes,
oh my God.
It's humid and
the humidity kills you, and there's no shade.
I need to plug this in. Please hold.
Yeah, we went there in October for Schmoedown. We went to Universal Studios, and it was like 90 degrees in October. The humidity, we felt like we were walking through a pool.
Yeah.
The humidity was so bad.
It's bad.
Yeah. I live in St. Louis, where St. Louis is directly on a river, essentially, pretty much, and which makes it very. And also, like, we're like sitting pretty much on a plane where it's very incredibly flat. So it is super, super humid. So it's like a whole joke where, today it's 85 degrees, but it feels like close to 100. But they announce it. They announce that like the humidity levels, like every time we it's supposed to be like here in St. Louis, it's like apparently like one of the highest in the country, which I had no idea. I was like, it's probably like close something like New Orleans where it's crazy humid, or Florida, and St. Louis is like up there, which I was like, really? But it's grossly sticky hot. Ew.
Hey Joe, can you let Sean know that I cannot check my messages right now? He just texted me.
Oh yeah, he's in the other room. Hold on.
What? Tell him to get his ass in here.
We were studying like until ridiculously late last night, and so he's just waking up. And of course, my stupid self was like, "Oh, it's 7. Apparently, I'm gonna wake up now."
By the way, guys, we had a Streamlab, so thank you so much, Mr. Suge Knight, the man, the legend himself, just saying he is knocking out of the park with that podcast, and thank you so much for your donation. It says, I vote for Corella Devish Look. Come to support the Switchblade. Also, Alex and Kelsey are freaking awesome. Hi, Mama Switchblade.
Love you, Shug. Chick is one of like
Hello.
the planet. He also does have like one of my favorite shows now. Like between him, Justin, and Ferris, I'm just like, you guys are my 3 favorite human beings.
Oh, that show's fun.
They're just so nice too. They're just so cool people. Yeah,
They're genuine and knowledgeable, and they're not drama queens. And well done.
That's
Love you guys.
Sean said, I know, I just saw she's live. I'll be in there at some point. So please.
Did you all go to the thing last night, the dress up that Rachel went to?
Oh no, there was an AEW meetup for they're creating. So this is actually perfect. They created a female like fan base community for the fans as well as the competitors, and they called it, you guys are gonna love this, AEW Heels.
Ooh.
Yeah. And the logo is a pair of heels that I was legit like in
Emails and heels and heels and
I love it.
That's play on words.
I'm not gonna lie.
but I was legit upset because I was like, but I was gonna have that be my logo, but okay. But they did it better. So I'm just gonna buy one of theirs.
Yeah.
Eventually.
You know, you gotta do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah. You know.
Exactly.
Guys, it is lightening up already. Look at that.
Oh. Does
Make sure
it
you get
hurt?
those roots, girl.
I know. I gotta finish the rest of it first. And then I will hit the roots.
Yep. Roots last.
Brad Mondo taught me well, guys.
Make sure it doesn't get how did my stylist like scrunchy. I don't know how she would describe it. It gets mushy.
Oh, dry?
Mushy. She would call it mushy. Don't know what that meant. But make sure it doesn't get mushy.
that sounds very.
Don't know what she meant by I don't want it to get mushy.
I think I know what she means. Like when the bleach is in it and you've over bleached, it does get like almost rubbery.
Yeah,
but then when it's dry, it just snaps because it's
right.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've only done that once. And it was this one little part in my fringe area because that's where I flat iron the most and stuff. So it was already kind of. So.
Right.
I was so scared to get my hair bleached.
We currently have almost 30 people in the chat hanging out. So you guys, you all are watching this, and I appreciate you guys. You guys are being really fan-fucking-tastic, and I really enjoy it. And yes, I got the memo with the whole heel. You know, I still don't technically know what a heel is, Garth, but you know what? What are you gonna do,
Alex?
I don't know what a heel is. I don't know.
It's just the pride or the heels, and that's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know.
I did get, when I was at Target like so many months ago before this whole situation happened, I saw this. It was like it's right after you were drafted into the den, Rachel. And I was at Target in the workout section, you know, because obviously, you know, I totally work out, you know, and
me too, same.
Clothes, yeah,
for sure.
Right. But there was a shirt I saw that it was like a muscle tank top for girls kind of thing, but it had like a lion. It's like kind of pinky peach with like a lion's mane. Only it looked like a slightly drunk lion at the same time. If that makes sense. So I got it, and I was like, "This is perfect. I need this for the bed." And it's available at Target for like $8 in my bag. I loved it. Yeah.
That was Target.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, but guys, if you want to vote on potential colors, all that good stuff, or if there are any topics or anything along those lines that you would like us to chat up, please let us know in a Streamlab, and we'll give you a shout out as well. Just saying. Mm-hmm.
I think I made a mistake of not brushing out these sections, but we're literally almost done. I'm gonna hit my roots.
Too late. No turning back now. Too late.
It's just let it fall off. Just the whole chunk. Just the whole chunk of hair, you know.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll just rip it off.
A big lump.
A warrior yell. It'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So we're supposed to let this sit now, right? Like put a cap on it and let it sit.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not doing your roots at all?
You do your roots, but your roots, because there's so much heat from your scalp, makes it process way faster.
Oh, that makes sense.
So you do like from there down. I'm blonde, a little darker blonde, but blonde naturally, so I don't have to leave it on as long. But I usually leave it on like 10, 15 minutes before I go to the roots.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't. That's just how I do it. But yeah, because your roots go fast.
Exactly. Did not know
Rachel,
that.
use the cap, right?
Yeah, I do use a cap because bleach can dry out really fast and then it doesn't work anymore. So the caps.
I remember my teaching to my godmom. Look how cute I look.
You look
You
adorable.
do look cute. You look, wait,
Hi.
do you remember going to like the beauty parlor, like pictures of people at the women at the beauty parlor, like in the 50s, like
With the big hair.
their curls and the big hair. That's what you look like right now, and you look so adorable. I'm here for it.
All you need is one of those big, humongous hair dryer things behind
Right?
you.
The big, like
Those
spaceship
really huge-
kind of
yeah.
like
Big silver shit.
With like the head that like just
Yeah.
you feel like you're like getting into like an astronaut suit or onto a ride in Disneyland or something. Yeah, it's pretty good. Okay, so it is 10:40 now, so we'll check in 5 minutes. It looks like it's lighting up pretty well.
Mhm.
Like, can you guys see? Because I can't.
Yep. Yep, I can see it lightning.
Oh boy. What was I gonna say? Mama Switchblade.
Yes.
Do you have any embarrassing memories you would like to disclose to the rest of the family up here?
Okay.
I mean, we're all family, so if there's anything
Something stupid that I did.
No, that I did.
that Rachel did.
Oh, that Rachel did. Embarrassing things that Rachel did.
Yeah, you're a national treasure. You've never done an embarrassing thing in your
Oh
life.
yeah. Oh yeah. Let me think about that for a minute, because
Okay, you think, Jessica, come in. Click the link. We will let you in. I want you to come in. She keeps texting me.
The link is in the description box.
Click it. The StreamYards. Click it. Come join.
It's in the box.
I want you to meet my family.
Jessica.
So I met Jessica in line for a concert when we were 19 years. It was the 2 days before my 20th birthday and 21st birthday. And she and I like became instant best friends. We've been best friends legitimately ever since we met. And she now lives in Seattle with her fiance, who I absolutely love and adore. They're like the biggest nerds. Like, one of her favorite movies is, I'm not joking, this is not an ironic thing. It is the Sharknado movies.
Oh, yes.
She like legit loves them. Like, she was working last summer. She was working at Comic-Con, and I was like, there is a panel that you and I have to go to. She's like, I don't know if I can get away. I'm like, no, Jessica. Like, for everybody to understand, it was basically like I was calling him Malala. I was like, yes, you're going. And so we walk in, and she's like, what is this? And I'm like, it's the Sharknado panel, because it was like for the last one. And I was like, you need to be here for this. Like, you are their biggest fan. And she was like, this is so great.
Oh, it's cute.
Love that.
that's cute.
Jessica, do you, she in the chat, she's like, give me 3 minutes to look human. Girl, look at what I am looking like. Please.
Say we're just here to hang out, have
Yeah.
fun, chat it
Saturday
up.
morning. Who cares?
We're not here to tell someone else you don't look human enough today. Like, that's not something that is gonna come up. Just being honest.
Yeah, no one cares.
No.
The fact that you're alive right now is like huge.
I thought of something that Rachel did. It didn't embarrass me, but it was funny.
Oh God, what?
She was in either kindergarten or first grade.
Oh my God.
She knows what I'm gonna say. We get a call from home. My husband and I were at home, and we get a call from the school. He answers the phone, and he starts laughing. And I said, what's going on? He says, just a second, it's the school. And I went, okay. So he gets off the phone, and he tells me it was the principal's office calling to say that Rachel and another little boy in the class had been outside on the playground and decided to just drop their pants.
Obviously.
And
Yeah.
on the school ground. Yeah.
Thanks, Mom.
And so
We were in kindergarten.
it was either kindergarten or first. So it was like, oh my God. So we were hysterical. And so we had to come over and to the office and talk to her and talk to Rachel and ask her not to do that again at school and everything. But it was hysterical. It was
we got pulled into the principal's office, and as a kindergartner, like that is like the most
terrifying
scary thing that could happen. So my friend Zach and I, because it was Zach, you remember Zach?
Yeah.
Zach and we were sitting in the principal's office, weeping out of fear. And our parents come in, and we're so terrified. And they're basically like, "Look, not supposed to pull your pants down in public." We're like, okay.
Like, yes, if you say so.
Yes, I remember why. Because we were children, and he had something I didn't, and I had something he didn't, and we were curious. It was so sweet and pure. And
You're human. Yeah, no, you're totally human. That's
why it was so funny.
And Eric, I swear to God, if you clip this out for my promo, I am going to kill you. I know where you live. Kevin, come in. Kevin Smith is in the chat, guys. Kevin, come in.
I'm gonna hop off because Sean is, I think, in the queue. So I'm gonna hop off so I'm not hogging a spot for somebody. And then
Okay,
I'll go off.
you.
I'm literally just hopping onto Sean's, so I'm still
okay.
here.
Oh,
Okay.
great.
Oh, perfect.
We'll see you in a sec. I can't click anything, guys. Yay!
Hi.
There he is. Sean, this is my mom. Mom, this is my brother Sean.
We met.
Hi, Sean.
I'm disconnecting that. So
Oh my. Hey guys, baby hairs are really, really blonde.
I'm still here.
Oh,
Alicia,
man.
both of them have been at the Schmoedown.
Yes, they
Yeah,
have.
we met.
Yes,
I think we were there our first
You were there our first time.
thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's super light and super hot right now.
Yeah, it's working good. So I'd probably do your roots now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Continue on.
I kind of like it.
I
Yeah.
kind of do too. To be honest. Bless you.
Thank you.
Mama Switchblade, you've been to Schmoedown live event, right?
Oh, several.
No.
Several?
No,
Okay.
not a live event.
Oh, no.
Tapings. Oh.
The filming live, yeah, but not a live. Yeah.
What is it like watching your daughter compete
I
in a
just think
Schmoedown event?
I'm amazed that she knows what she knows. You know, it just some of the stuff she comes up with is like, how did you know that? You know, it's like
I know what that's like.
it's like God, it's really something. So I enjoy going down there and watching that.
What? Like it's hard, you know? Like all this maybe trivia knowledge? Yeah,
I
but
know. Well, we
I'm
watched a lot of movies we always have watched a lot of stuff. So different things too. It's not just one, it's not just all Disney. It's not all, it's everything. So,
Yeah.
but she to know all that she knows. And Sean, you too, you guys up there doing that. It's like, God, it's amazing.
I know a lot less than a lot of other people that compete in my division. So we will.
Don't tell them
Hey,
that.
don't ever make us talk.
It's a bluff, we know.
Just tell them your weaknesses while you're at it.
My weaknesses are anything that isn't Star Wars.
who's on Solo again? What?
Which version?
It's actually Han Duo, just
On duo. There is two of them now.
There is two. There is two.
That's totally what I was going for.
Good cover. Yes.
Nailed it.
I'm actually surprised that Danny's not in here yelling at me for my terrible technique.
Hey, it's working. Your hair's not falling out.
Yep.
Oh, geez.
Yet.
Yet.
I expected Danny to be in here telling
I
you.
know.
I sent her the link. She was supposed to be in. I don't know what's happening. So if anybody wants to text
she
her,
might be
message her.
working. They opened back up, so.
Or to be honest, asleep, because that happens a lot for us. Sleeping really late.
I literally woke up about Minutes
that's what
ago.
I told them. I was like, he's just waking up. We were studying late. I decided to wake up at 7 because I'm dumb, and he was smart and slept. So lucky
I
you.
swear, I really want to get a significant others match for the Star Wars League, because that is legit something that you cannot do by yourself.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Like,
Yeah.
you have to have like a partner or a best friend like help quiz you.
Us and then Nikki and Andrew and
Paul Preston.
and Paul and Adam Witt. Paul Preston and Adam Witt would be the
Oh my god, that'd be so cute. That would be
Alex and Molly.
Yeah, but
oh,
Molly wins that, no question.
Oh yeah, they would all kick my butt. I remember like
What if we made Molly get drunk first? Would that help?
mm.
no, because I think getting me drunk would actually help me.
No, not you, Molly.
Only Molly.
Molly's
If Molly's the only one who's drunk, that's not fun. That does not sound like a good time. I also would like to be at least tipsy.
I mean,
Apparently Kevin and Kaiser would be the.
Yeah, Kaiser would compete
because
as Kevin's significant other.
yeah,
wait, but Kevin's not in Star Wars.
Yeah, but he totally could be.
he could be.
And me and Kaiser.
And
Yes,
then Kaiser knows nothing, so that would just be fine for me because
if we could get Kaiser with Piggy Smalls as a team, I would 100% endorse that.
Oh.
Can that be a thing?
Yo,
Yeah, right?
yo, why is that not a thing? Like right
I
now.
don't know.
how Piggy Smalls hasn't been in studio yet. Bye, Kevin. Love you.
Oh, bye, sweetie.
Have fun training.
Check back in like an hour.
Yeah.
Have fun training your little dungeon mates for their IG tourney.
For their losing tournament. No, I'm kidding. See, it just never stops around the apartment. Just
Nope, sure doesn't.
Oh, we had some Streamlabs in the past few minutes. I'm so sorry I slept on them. I apologize. But hey, I'm just going to do a handful back to back. So thank you guys for everyone that is, sending in the Streamlabs and donations. While Rachel is really going through some hard times over there with that hair, trying to not burn her scalp off.
She's going through a life crisis.
And also,
Really?
let us know what colors you think you would love to see on Rachel as well. Brandy donated very generously. No opinions on hair color, but love and support you all, lovely ladies.
Thanks, love.
Yes, Brandy is amazing. We love you, Brandy. Suge Knight again with a donation. Question for Mama Switchblade was, what was your reaction to Rachel playing in Schmoedown? And question for everyone's guilty pleasure movie. Mine is Grease 2 and Hairspray.
Nice.
I think we
the original Hairspray or the 2009 Hairspray?
I love both, but prefer the older one.
Good question. Yeah, what was I know we just talked about that with Mama Switchblade, with your
I don't know. Say the question again.
Oh, so the question was, what is a guilty pleasure movie? Do you have one, Mama Switchblade?
No, not really.
Yeah.
Well, what's one of your favorite movies of all time?
P.S. I Love You.
Oh, that's a sweet one.
I love it too. Yeah.
And what's the one with Andrew McConaughey?
Matthew McConaughey.
Yeah.
Failure to Launch. Or How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
The what?
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Yeah.
Oh, that one's fun too.
That one just cracked me up. And also the one with David McConaughey. No, not David McConaughey. Oh, wow.
Matthew.
No, it's God, wait a minute. I can't think of the movie.
It's Return to Me. David Duchovny.
Yes.
I love that movie.
Those are go-to feel-good movies when I'm down. So.
And one of the most underrated best movies ever is Waking Ned Divine.
Yes. Cracks me up.
I haven't heard of that one.
Oh my God, you have to watch that. It's so funny.
That, kind of made it. It's about this hamlet in Ireland, where one night one of the people that lives there dies after winning the lottery, and they find him with the winning lottery ticket. And they're like, well, this could help out the entire island. So they get everybody on board to say that one of the two best friends that found him is the dead guy, because they have to, like, the lottery sends somebody out to verify and, like, inquire as to who it was, because this is like the 1990s. And so everybody agrees. And then one crotchety old lady, like, well, I can either get an even cut with everybody else, or I can get more money by turning you in. And it's like the cutest thing. And like, it's so sweet. Highly recommend.
It's very funny.
Sounds good. I'll check it out.
What about you, Sully and Gilly? Jilly. Sorry.
Harry Potter. I'll respond to anything.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Oh, quick question. Okay. And have y'all read the Harry Potter books at all?
Yes.
Do you guys pronounce it? I always have to ask. You never know. Is it pronounced Gilly or Jilly, or sorry, Ginny? Ginny? I've heard both.
Oh no, it's Ginny.
Ginny. I've always pronounced it Ginny, but I've had some other friends say it's.
Well, they're wrong.
It's like that's Rowling's pronunciation.
No, it's Ginny.
Like Voldemort versus Voldemort.
Voldemort is technically Voldemort.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ginny is definitely Ginny.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But guilty. Do you have a guilty pleasure movie?
Do I? No, not really.
Mine are probably like.
I don't watch a whole lot of movies.
No, you really don't.
Can I get did I hit everything?
Wow.
It looks really good.
Yeah, it looks pretty saturated everywhere.
Okay.
Mine are probably like the direct to video, like Disney sequels.
Yes.
Those are probably mine.
Those are definitely Jill's.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like when I'm home, like, and he's not back from work yet, I put on Disney Plus and I'm like, which Disney sequel do I want today?
I can't tell you how many times I've come home to Aladdin, King of Thieves, or like
Lion King
4.5.
Oh, 1.5. I had 1.5 on the other day.
Oh, for sure.
And then it was Lady and the Tramp 2, Jungle Book 2.
Go.
How do you guys feel about the live action Lady and the Tramp? Because I did not
haven't seen it.
Hate it.
I haven't watched it yet.
I haven't seen it. I didn't really have any like huge want to see it.
I watched it on a flight, so.
Now, Malcolm in the chat, I do watch more than just Star Wars, but barely.
It's either Star Wars or Marvel.
Star Wars, Marvel.
Guys, I'm so sorry. I have to interrupt, but my best friend in the entire world is here. This is Jessica.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi. Jessica, hi. The amount of shenanigans that Jessica and I have gotten into, Mom, you might want to listen.
There are contracts in place for things that we can and cannot say.
In public. It's very true. We actually, when I signed my contract with Disney to work on Beauty and the Beast tour, I literally, no joke, had them put in a Jessica clause. Because I'm like, yeah, I was like, well, anything you tell me, she's going to know, because she's the other half of my brain.
Yeah.
I love this.
There was also that band you worked for that they were like, oh no, you can't say anything. And you're like, I need to talk to someone to stay human.
Yeah, I will tell you if I don't.
Yeah. It kind of worked.
But, what do you think so far?
What?
What do you think so far?
Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it.
So guys, I'm just going to tell you, this is why I love Jessica so much. She literally texted me, I'm rooting for you.
How dare you?
Yeah, I had to.
Gotta love fun.
Oh man.
Yes, we did get a Dream Lab donation. Good, thank you so much to Jenny. I'm loving the idea of blonde on Rachel. And Michael K says, in all your years of traveling with Warped Tour, what are some of the worst fashion trends that you have witnessed? Also, as for my vote for the hair color, I'm thinking fiery red.
I was thinking fiery red too.
We've got some options that we'll show. Actually, we can just show them now. So just so you guys have an idea. Oh, wait, where did they go? Oh, I didn't add them. Hold on, let me add the overlay because that could help.
Okay.
Right? What did I do with them? Oh my God, did I not save it? Oh no, there it is. I was like, no, I worked really hard on this last night, guys. So those are the choices.
Ooh.
I know.
Oh,
So
purple would
depend-
be cool too.
It all depends on how this turns out, because if it's not light enough, the teal will be kind of
You couldn't do teal.
Yeah.
Because that's what, when I first dyed my hair, I wanted to do teal, but we couldn't because it didn't pull out all the way. So we had to do the roots of purple. We had to do the roots purple, and then it went into teal.
Just, I love that you're the only one that giggled like a 5-year-old boy would
Pull out.
I vote purple because you pull kind of ginger
I vote
anyway,
purple too.
so it's gonna bring out a lot of pretty reds.
Yeah, I really do love the mauve though. Like the mauve is really pretty.
I mean,
The
isn't
mauve is
mauve
right.
kind of purple?
Especially, it is a warmer tone one, so if your hair does stay a little more on the orangey side, it would cover better. If that makes sense.
Also, something to remember is that purple will eventually turn to mauve in like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
so,
that is
so dark.
2-3 weeks. So
Also-
kind of keep that in mind. It's gonna happen no matter which one.
I would definitely go the
Because
darker
teal
route.
will turn to purple and purple will turn to that mauve. It just
You want to think about how it's going to look when it fades.
Yeah,
That's true.
so this is gonna be interesting, guys. It's getting warm in here.
I am going to head out. I have to go get my car fixed.
That's your new
Huh? I got a
That's a-
new windshield, so I'm gonna go get that fixed. I know.
Boo. All right, well, I love you.
So Sean's gonna, I think Sean's gonna stick around for a little bit.
How'd it get broken, Jenny?
I'm gonna head out, but I love you guys.
It was nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'll probably pop in later, and I could see how it's turned out.
Yeah, it's
I'm excited.
gonna be interesting.
I was going to ask her how her window got broken.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Really?
Yeah. It's just a little. It's just a little chip, but
It's
it's, a
just
new
a tiny little surface chip. Like
You yell.
Oh, it's probably just like a thrown rock or something.
So
That's why you don't
was
drive
it the
behind semis.
front window?
Yes.
It was the front window?
Yeah.
Windshield? Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. So
I was with Rachel at a concert, well, not a concert, at a show she did with John Leguizamo in February. And she came out to load up her stuff into the car while I was in the show. And some punk kids had been running down the street just bashing in windows.
Oh shit.
And security witnessed it and tried to catch them, but they didn't catch them. But it was just the back on the driver's side. So she
It was
was
like a spare window.
So yeah, we had to fix that.
it's
But
not the whole window, just a little chip. So thank goodness.
No biggie.
yeah,
Like I
Ooh.
said,
Still
Bye.
though.
Zeke points out a really good point. If I go teal and it turns green, will my hair disappear on the green screen? Actually, I did not think about that.
that's
We
funny.
don't know when we're coming back, so who knows?
That's true.
See, what you got to do is just get like a green
Oh,
Party
yeah.
City wig.
What was the question about Warped Tour? What was the biggest fashion
Oh,
mistake I saw?
Yeah, what are some of the fashion trends that you saw, like the worst ones on when you were traveling everywhere? Warped Tour.
Jessica, you can chip in on this one. You've seen some awful ones. I really loved the bikini with the knee-high Wookiee like
Yeah.
boots. That was a favorite, especially when the bikinis had less fabric in them than my bra. That was fun. Florida, the skin
Just
tight
just
black
stop there. Just
booty.
Florida.
But very specifically, the black skinny jeans, the black Converse, the black hoodie in Florida or
Oh God.
or Wisconsin or Texas, like
Dude, too hardcore for heat stroke.
Yeah.
Dude, I saw that in Mesa when it was 117.
Oh geez.
Like,
God.
And
Yeah,
with
it
a
was
black
awful.
sweatshirt too, probably.
it was
Yep.
all black.
Oh my God.
Dude.
I would die.
I mean, there
Do
were
you
some kids that actually did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was that one Hot Topic shirt that was Real Men Wear Pink. And I swear to God, there was a different dude. I only saw one of them a day, but it looked like it was the same shirt, and they just passed it on from one city to the next. There was that one dude wearing Real Men Wear Pink.
To be fair, had that been crew people, that's a very real possibility.
Oh, or there was that one, it was an American Apparel tank top. It was a men's deep V. Ooh.
Whoa. Should I rinse out soon? I'm getting a little scared.
It might be pretty close to done, yeah. Hard to tell on camera, but
I'll give it 2 more minutes.
Okay.
But yeah, no, it was this like orange and purple horizontal striped men's deep V tank top that was like a uniform in like 2008.
The deep V, like almost J-Lo. Almost J-Lo at the Grammys deep. God, I miss those.
Like, bro, that is your entire sternum. Like, all of it.
You have to show off the new chest piece that they got 5 minutes before they got to Warped Tour, where it's just going to get infected, torn up, and scarred, and disgusting, and sunburned.
If that's like...
I owned one of those when I was much skinnier, okay?
I always begged my guy friends who had those deep V's. I'm like, where did you get them? Because female V-necks are like here, and I'm like, I want them here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, okay, so I do know, like, when it comes to like those T-shirts and everything, like you said, Sil, I mean, like, you know, a bunch of guys have had them over the years, and just if you're emo or not emo, but it kind of really begs the question. You know, there's a song from Legally Blonde. It's one of my favorite musicals that really asks the really big questions, such as, is he gay or European? And it actually asks about that song. His V-neck shirt goes down to here. Is that gay or European?
Is it mesh or cashmere?
In a lot of cases on Warped Tour, it was both. Actually, Jess, Sean you haven't cut your hair yet, right?
No.
No, just before everything went to hell. Wait, which Sean?
Not you, Sean. So Sean puts his hair in front of his face and does emo boy for me, and it makes my heart so happy.
Give me a moment. I'll be back. We'll do a brief pause.
He promised me that he would do an emo boy shoot with like the guy liner and like the
Oh my god! I remember the eyeliner. Oh yeah.
I'm like, people remember you saying that to me, and it makes me so happy.
That's amazing.
I had a T-shirt that says I'm a sucker for guys and eyeliner that I wore like all throughout high school because that was my thing.
I mean, back then,
guys look good with it.
Yeah.
It's true. I mean, if you learned anything from Davey Havoc,
funny.
Guys look great in guy liner.
Luna bars. He gave me my first Luna bar.
Ooh.
In like 2004.
Is it one that you just got handed from one of the PAs?
No, so story time. So 2004, I'm like 18, and my friends that were in a local band in Kansas City were like, "Hey, we're playing Warped Tour in St. Louis tomorrow. Do you want to come with us?"
That's fine.
Yeah. So and they asked me this at like 2 a.m. after Kansas City Warped Tour. It's a 4-hour drive. They need to be there by 8 to load in. So I have like this much time to make a decision. So I'm 18. So of course I say yes. Yes, I will cram the van with, you know, the 15-passenger van that's got the 2 seats taken out with 18 people in it. Yeah.
Spider-Man 3, Tobey Maguire right now.
Totally Spider-Man 3, Tobey Maguire.
Oh, no.
It's like gal.
He like spiked it up in the back and like made it millionaire style. I was like, I'm still awaiting that.
Oh my god.
Little scene kid thing.
It is
like
so
that,
cute.
right?
I think it's time for me to rinse this out.
Okay. Looks good.
So I'm gonna run away. Y'all talk amongst yourselves. Jessica, please don't tell. You know the story I'm about to tell because I literally found video last night in my iPhotos. You know.
It's fine. It's fine. We don't need to talk about it. Anyway, yeah.
I'll be right back.
So I have like 20 minutes to make this decision to go, you know, across the state for an all-day festival tomorrow. So obviously I have no time to pack any food, any supplies. I'm wearing a shirt said band friends gave me. And we're there and we're setting up, and I was there all day and it was fantastic. And I got such a bad sunburn and I loved every second of it. And then as we're loading everything out, because of course, I had to be part of the crew. So I'm carrying like a symbol. I almost fell over because I hadn't eaten anything all day. And I happened to almost fall over in front of Davey Havoc. And he's like, honey, are you okay? I was like, I'm fine. I'm okay. And he's like, here, take this. And hands me like a lemon Luna bar or something.
Oh my gosh.
And it was just very like, what is this? What is my life right now? And I decided I liked it. The life, not the Luna bar. The Luna bar was warm and gross. But yeah. So
yeah, I mean if you're ever gonna try a lemon bar for the very first time, you definitely want it to be in that situation where a beautiful hunk of a man is definitely going to be the one offering you said Luna bar, at a festival. That's what I would want. Yeah.
Yep. And then I met Rachel like 8 months later, so it was all that Luna bar.
Oh,
all because of the Luna bar.
That Luna bar. I also wanted to ask, what was the thing? I don't remember. Okay. Hey, now, do you guys think, low-key, honestly, that Rachel should totally go teal with the potential of having green hair so we can, like do whatever you want with it, potentially, when she's streaming? That's the real question. Can we make that happen? Like Mama Switchblade, how would you feel about that? Having her daughter having green hair.
Mama Switchblade looks like she's on the phone.
Yeah, Linda's on the phone.
Oh, I thought she was doing this. My bad. Well, what do you guys think?
Yes. I mean, I love the teal, but I also love the idea of laughing at Rachel a lot. So
I personally like the idea of teal hair either way, but I like the mauve.
Yeah.
The mauve kind of works.
I can see that. What do you think, Kelsey?
I've had all these colors before. Blue tones fade really fast and really unevenly. Purple clings to the hair a lot better and lasts longer, at least in my experience. So for maintenance purposes, I would recommend the purpler tones, mostly mauve. Mauve, I think, is going to be the one that stays the best.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably my vote.
Do we know what she's using to color it?
I do not know, but I recommend Arctic Fox. That is the best dye I've ever used.
I think she's going with Manic Panic. I believe. That's what she sent me pictures from. That's the brand. But you never know. Sorry, my cat's. Do you hear him? You hear my cat?
Yeah. I've always used Arctic Fox because it is, vegan, no animal cruelty, things like that. It smells like grape soda, which is awesome, and it sticks really well. So that's cool. And they donate some of the profits to charities and stuff, so it's pretty.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah.
I've been using Overtone for a few years, and I just really like it. Mm-hmm. It was great when I had my hair hot pink for just maintaining. Mm-hmm. So
yeah, I kind of do my own version of that when I do Arctic Fox. I make a little bottle of conditioner where I mix conditioner with a little bit of dye, and then I'm gonna just use it in the shower because it helps with the fading for sure.
Absolutely, that's smart. I haven't really done anything with my hair. I did, I had blue highlights for a minute that was 5-8 years ago or something. And Lucas made fun of me because I refuse to do maintenance. I'm that person. I am the laziest hair person you will ever come across in the history of ever. Sully, have you ever had your hair dyed?
No. I mean, I've done temporary dye for costumes and stuff, but never actually dyed it.
Are you a big costume person?
Occasionally.
Yeah.
Occasionally I'll dye it for something.
Oh.
Or occasionally I'll go to a convention dressed up as something silly.
That's fair. Are you a big convention guy? Are you a big convention guy?
Jill is a much bigger convention person than I am. So yes. But I don't know. I don't really dye my hair. I like my hair too much to ruin it. So even though there's so much product in it right now that it's like.
That's a good look.
Love that. Oh my.
Wait, which way does it go?
Are you doing the quarantine beard thing? Because my fiance hasn't shaved since we got locked down.
I also haven't shaved since we got locked down. But to be fair, I didn't shave since before then, so you know, I've done a little bit of trimming, but it probably needs another trim before Wednesday.
Do you use beard oil or anything, or a beard balm or anything?
I use all kind of stuff. I've got I've got shampoo for it. I've got conditioner for it. I have beard balm, beard oil, all kinds of weird crap. So, yeah, I don't use it as frequently as I should, partly because of all this stuff going on right now. But yeah, when we're not in quarantine and I don't have it covered with a mask, you know, normally I'm keeping it a lot better.
She's returning.
You're returning.
Does Jilly, does she love the beard?
She doesn't hate the beard.
I love it when Lucas has a beard, that's for sure, or has like some facial hair, because I feel like whenever he shaves, I feel like it's so scratchy, and I'm like, it hurts.
Yeah, I need to get to a point where I need to like re-maintain it before quarantine's over, because it's starting to get like messy.
Little woolly.
Let's see it, Switchblade.
Okay, so should have left it on a little bit longer at the ends. But I feel like when I saw it, it looks like caramel corn.
Yeah. You have dark hair. I mean, you have dark hair. So
I have dark hair. Probably gonna have to hit this with another solution like in a few days, because Jess, what does this remind me of?
The what?
What does this remind me of?
You're not gonna like what I have to say.
No, I know. I don't like it either, but I'm kicking myself. What is this?
I'm going a little early Draco Malfoy.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
No, young Draco Malfoy definitely had lighter hair, platinum.
No, but it was like white, but then it went yellowy.
Yeah.
I know. Did it?
Well, this is gonna have to get fixed for sure.
It doesn't look that bad.
It looks better than what I've seen on other people. So
yeah, if you're staying blonde, definitely not. But if you are going over with a purple or a mauve or something like that, I think it would actually go fairly even, because like that's kind of how my hair looks when I remove color and then add it again.
Yeah.
So if you were doing a dark purple, I don't know if you'd need to bleach again. But if you're going lighter, then probably.
Nice.
Well, that depends on how people vote now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yes. We got to hear what you guys think in the Streamlabs. Speaking of which, we have received a few Streamlabs in the past few minutes. So thank you so much for donating and really voicing your opinions on Rachel's soon-to-be colored hair. Definitely not caramel colored hair. Stephanie, Stephanie, love you, girl, Stephanie, we love her, down and over in Arizona. Looking forward to seeing the final results. I vote for mauve.
Okay.
I hear you.
Love it.
Yeah, Shug donated again. And can we get a Silly to dye his beard before Monday? Also, Silly is my boy. Appreciate you, brother. Can't wait to slang some cards with you. And Kelsey looking awesome in that pinup look.
Oh, thank you.
Spread it all these days. We're not going to get together and like pin it up. What?
Yes, absolutely.
Well, honestly, to me, it looks pretty darn solid. Honestly,
Ryan Payne pointed out that it kind of reminds him of Hayley Williams. I agree with that. I think Hayley Williams has had that hair color before.
Doesn't she have her own hair dye company? Doesn't she have a hair dye company?
Oh, really?
Yeah. I feel like that's definitely a thing. I'm like 90% sure, but maybe maybe she's like a spokeswoman for a hair dye or something, for hair dye company.
If anyone in the industry in that world is like going to have one, it should be her.
Yeah, considering. Yeah.
Although she is
Yeah,
the
she
cutest
does
little
have-
thing.
All right, Rachel, I love you, but I gotta run.
Okay.
So,
I love you so much. Thank you for coming on and having fun.
all right, it was nice to meet you all.
So
Too.
Bye.
Bye.
Her hair dye company is called Good Dye Young.
Oh,
All right.
I hear you. And like, is it like a pretty big brand? Yeah, there you go. Is it a oh, so sorry. It's like, yeah, I know Komodo Mouth TV is up in there. If you want to add them, Kelsey or Switchblade.
Hi. It's Komodo Mouth TV.
Hello. Hi. I'm so sorry.
Sorry, you guys. We can't hear you.
I'm sorry.
You can't hear us?
But don't forget, all you do is subscribe to my channel.
Oh, for
I'm
sure,
giving
guys.
you a link now.
Okay,
I'm giving you the link.
please.
Awesome. Yeah.
Come on.
The more content you watch, the better.
There you
That's
go.
true.
Now
Now
subscribe to my
no,
channel.
No,
You're literally here watching me make a fool of myself. So, you know what I'm really interested to see is like.
All right, go ahead. Now
Thank you.
subscribe to my channel.
we will absolutely right now. One new subscriber. You currently have 219 right now. So
Way more than I have.
A lot more than I got too.
officially subscribed.
Yeah. Yep, and
Did you have a question?
and also
I love the kids in the back.
right. 4 of you. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much.
We're gonna get up to 800 subscribers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
Slowly but
Let's
surely,
get that
that's
goal.
Nice. Now I'm at 720 subscribers. We're trying for 800 subscribers.
Awesome.
Exactly.
Well, good luck with that,
We'll,
buddy.
we'll spread the word.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for
Yeah.
stopping by.
Have a good one.
Fun.
Bye.
Yeah, this is gonna be awesome.
Yes.
Well,
it is. Yes.
Thanks for subscribing to my channel.
Absolutely. Have a good one, hon.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Bye.
What?
But that's really cool. That's really cool of him. Komodo Mouth TV. So thanks so much for hopping on. I know.
Wait, no, hold on.
What?
Who's that guy?
He is Komodo Mouth TV.
I don't know, but I kind of want to check out his channel now.
So he does videos on. I'm on it actually right now. He does videos on just like a lot of general reactions to like kids programs. So that's pretty cool.
Cool.
Yeah. So yeah, someone's talking about like Fraggle Rock, Emma's World.
Wait, new Fraggle Rock or old Fraggle Rock? Because
I don't know. I never heard of it. There's Frogs version 3. Not really sure.
oh,
but
guys, Danny's out here. Bye, Danny. Love you.
now, obviously, I figure that there's no time like the present to do a little free for all action.
All right, let's do it, guys. Hop in the. Come and join. We have space for 2 more if you want to come join. Click that link down below.
So, like, are you going to be participating in some free for all action?
I
it'll be
am
fun.
gonna pop. What? Sure. Why not?
you know what? It's like, why not? If you're gonna be popping off, like you said, you might lose in like 2 minutes. So who knows?
Yeah, that works. I've got to go study and maybe shower. So
Studying whatever for?
oh, I don't know. Like
I don't know.
Just to take down Laura Kelly.
No idea.
But we have somebody else coming on behind the scenes as well.
Shug.
What's up, Shug? The
How you guys
man.
doing today?
Awesome. How are you?
Looking like candy corn, but other
I'm
than
doing
that,
okay.
should I be brushing?
It looks
this
good. It
wet?
looks good.
I'm actually really excited to see it like pinned up in victory rolls and stuff and like curls because I think that might be really cute.
Kelsey can definitely help you with that. Kelsey is
For
like
now.
those bomb ass lady when it comes to all those pinup curls.
I'm learning all the hot roller sets. It's awesome.
think it
Like
looks
I know the
good.
50s, I know the 40s set. It's fun.
Yep.
All right. Well, you guys ready for some questions? Shug, you ready? Are you gonna play?
Oh, we got somebody else I think who's ready to play as well. We got
Dude, I love you. Malcolm, Malcolm's one of my favorite people ever. He's just such a ray of light. You are, Malcolm. What time is it down there? In New Zealand?
It is 6:30 in the morning.
Oh my god.
Wow.
That's dedication.
That's why you're our
It is
favorite.
dedication.
We love you.
Wait,
Yeah.
it's 6 in the morning?
On
feel like-
Sunday.
On Sunday.
On Sunday. Okay, there we go. I'm like, that doesn't feel like it's far enough away.
In the future.
Okay, you guys ready? Y'all ready to play?
Sure.
You guys got words, notepads, whatever you want to use?
Oh,
give
yeah.
me-
I'll just
Sure.
throw them if I remember right
we're
now.
gonna use the honor system. I trust. I mean, we're just hanging out here, and we're not going to give you like $1 bazillion. There's no belt or anything. So, I mean, like, I'm not going to tell you to keep your hands up or anything like that. I mean, like, we're just chilling right now. I feel like someone might bring that up in the chat or something like that. I don't know. So hands up. Where the heck is that? Shug, why aren't your hands on screen?
Someone will bring it up on the Facebook page. It'll be fine.
Oh my gosh, I don't.
Rachel's cheating.
Did it? Did you see on Rachel's stream where they were doing some questions on trivia? No one had their hands on screen. You know, they're all looking on their phone. Yo, like,
We're like Googling it.
Alex, I love your troll voice.
that's Lucas actually says that's I used to work as an administrative assistant, and I used to have this Lucas called it my admin voice, but it also sounded kind of like that. It would be like, yeah, it would be so positive, and thank you so much for calling today. I'll be more than happy to schedule that appointment with you. The moment I walked through the doors at work, it just anyway. Okay, that's a whole thing. But let's just go ahead and get some questions. Rachel, will you be? Do you have Kelsey? You guys got the questions pulled up? Or you guys want to pull up? Great,
I can
perfect.
pull. Yeah, I've got it.
Yeah, because I know Rachel, you're focusing on your hair, so you can read them, not read them, totally whatever you want to do. All right. Yeah. I got categories. And I can update some as we go. I just went to the category. I figure we can start with Rachel, then Kelsey, then me. Just rotate. But yeah, there we go. All right.
So the first category is 2000s. In 2003's American Splendor, what award-winning cartoonist played Harvey Pecker?
Oh, sorry. That should be reworded.
What award-winning actor played cartoonist Harvey Pecker? I can read.
There you go. I wrote last minute. I might have been drunk when I wrote it. Who knows?
It's okay.
It's the best way to write questions.
Okay,
Twitch
I'm really liking this.
Yeah. Just saying, not enough potential votes on that blonde category. You know.
Well, I mean, to be fair, right now it's kind of hideous. It's one of those like, ooh, did you lose a bet? It's like, no, I lost my mind, but thanks.
No, we were just in quarantine, so you know. That's it.
And we've got so many messages from people that are like, are you seriously doing this? I'm like, yeah, literally.
Yeah.
What else do I have to do?
Yes, we are.
Yes. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh, Shug, you don't have your hands on screen.
Oh, sorry.
Oh my gosh, like.
I'm cheating over here. I was Googling. Leave me alone, Alex. God.
Like, oh my gosh. Gotta get kicked out of like the Schmoedown fandom. Your podcast is like totally done.
It really is. Thanks. I just lost 100 subscribers in like 2 seconds. Thanks, Alex. Appreciate it. It's done. We're over with.
But honestly, low-key though, I actually really love your channel and I love you so much. We appreciate you and everything you do.
Thank you.
All right, Rachel, go ahead.
Oh, I just asked the question, so I know the answer.
So you're playing as well?
I'll play in every now and then, but I can't write an answer down.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. All right. Okay. I can just go ahead and read the answer. Oh, sorry, Kelsey. Do you want to?
Yeah. Well, they haven't answered yet.
We haven't
So
answered.
we
have
will
not
go
answered yet.
with.
Oh, doy. Sorry.
I have Matt LeBlanc. I've never heard of this movie, so
That
Yeah,
is
neither
not
did I.
correct.
I said
Okay.
Robert De Niro. So
That is also not correct. Malcolm.
I said Paul Giamatti.
Yeah,
And that
Malcolm
is
got it right.
correct.
he's the other angry older white man.
There you go. Kelsey?
All right, I'll read the next one. The category is Spielberg. How many films in the Jurassic Park franchise did Steven Spielberg direct?
Oh, I know this one.
Mm-mm.
You know, I'm actually shocked at like the lack of fume highness that I have right now.
Really? Like it doesn't
because
smell
I
weird?
don't want to be accused by Alex again.
Smart decision.
Yeah, no, I mean, to be fair, I am doing it like in front of my sliding glass door onto the balcony. So it's like all the fumes are just going out.
I'm going to be, Kelsey, Rachel, I'm going to be highlighting them as well. So just so we know where we are.
Perfect.
So yeah. So if it's highlighted, we're going to start like right below it. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right, so let's
So we
start
know.
with the
We
answer. Answers. So, Suge Knight, you can go first. What was your answer?
I said 2.
Okay.
Chat.
2.
Okay. Malcolm.
I said 2.
Sully.
I also said 2.
And that is correct.
Wow.
Good
I
job,
know
guys.
I've
Well
seen
done.
those movies. Some of them.
Oh. Well, hold on a second. Sean, I'm going to drop you real quick. I just want to show my mom real quick and see
That's
her
perfectly
reaction
okay with
there.
me.
Mom, look! It's orange!
Your mom's on mute.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. I muted you while you were on the phone. Look!
Oh. I know, I see. I like it, but is it going to be more blonde in the back instead of all the red?
That looks
Not
right.
really.
No?
No, see, this is what the back looks like.
Okay. It's just that middle section there. Okay.
Oh, God, my daughter. All right.
I was
I'm gonna
waiting
take
to
you back off
see
real
it
quick,
more
so we're doing
blonde.
Love,
All right.
love meeting you, Mama Switchblade.
Bye,
Bye,
Mama
love you, Mama.
Switchblade.
Oh, wait.
How about
Let's do this.
Switchblade?
I know how to do this. I swear to God. There we go.
You are so your mother's daughter. Let me just say. I love it. He is a ray of light, and I am so here.
I actually used to, one time I tried calling in because everybody growing up said that I sounded like her. So I tried calling into my junior high as her, saying that I was going to miss the rest of the day. And they were like, oh, okay. And I was like, okay, bye. They'd already called my mom. I was already, it was hilarious.
Of course. Of course. All right. The next category is scores and soundtracks. Scores and soundtracks. Music is kind of not really important for movies at all, right? You know.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I'm really here for the mayhem.
who composed the score for the 2010 sci-fi action film Tron Legacy?
Did you talk to PJ? Because this is like his favorite movie, or one of. Like,
I like this movie a lot. It was fun.
Tron Legacy. Tron is like one of those movies that my dude, Shug, you don't need to keep your hands up. My dude.
I don't want to lose any more subscribers, Alex. I don't want Twitter to go out to be like Suge Knight cheats at trivia because Alex accused him. I just don't want to do it, okay? So I'm keeping my hands up.
Okay,
That's
so
not
waiting for your phone to start blowing up with text from like Ferris and Justin being like, dude, get your fucking hands up.
how did-
I'm sure that's what's happening right now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna start with you, Malcolm.
Daft Punk.
And Shug.
I know it's wrong. John Williams.
How dare you? And no, okay, totally fine. The answer is Daft Punk. So well done, Malcolm. So currently the score is sitting at Malcolm with 3, Shug and Sully at 1. All right, Rachel, you in for the next question?
Yeah, hold on a second. Helps to switch screens. There we go. In the category of directors, who directed Jeffrey Rush in Shakespeare in Love?
Lurv. Lurv. That's how you say it, right? Lurv.
Yeah.
This movie's so controversial. I love it. Like, nobody would still be talking about it if it hadn't won Best Picture.
Right.
Like,
I would like to use my JTE.
okay.
I'm doing it, Ferris.
In the category of directors, who directed Jeffrey Rush in Shakespeare in Love?
Hey. Oh, let's see. I'm not gonna lie, I don't love this movie, but I enjoy it, for what it is. Not to mention Judi Dench, is forever one of the best, actresses of all time, and it's kind of weird. She's kind of like Anthony Hopkins, where she's only in the movie for like 10 minutes or something, and yet the amount of love she receives for her character is wonderful.
I wish I could have actually answered the last one because I would have known that one. You're asking me questions on movies I've never watched.
Right, Sean?
There are a lot of movies, And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna start with Shug.
I don't have an answer. I don't know.
Wait.
Always
Even Schmoedown? Anyway.
Right?
Do you even schmo, dude?
No, I don't.
Silly.
I have Matthew Vaughn.
Matthew Vaughn? Okay, I hear you.
named
I
a
hear
director.
you. Okay, Malcolm.
I know I'm wrong. I said Baz Luhrmann.
And the answer is, so no one gets a point.
Isn't it Madden?
John Madden. It is John Madden. Whammy, girl.
The football commentator?
Yes.
Same guy. Totally.
Super talented.
Branched out a bit into film very briefly.
All right, sure. I believe you.
Kelsey, do you want to read the next one?
Sure. All right. This is in the category of rom-coms. Name both romantic leads in 2007's music and lyrics.
Ooh, I love that movie so
I love
much.
that. It's cute.
Okay. Since obviously Rachel's going to be answering this question, we should probably start, and she's not writing it down. She should probably be the one to say something, the answer first, rather than last.
I watched this movie so many times one summer on Warped Tour because in reverse daycare, they would show movies, and the selection that they gave us the first year was like god awful. So I would start buying like those $5, like those $3 movies from like the bin at Walmart whenever we would stop.
Yep.
And which is why I have such a weird collection now. But this was one of the movies that I brought with me, and I love this movie so much.
As he should. And time, starting with you. Rachel.
It is Drew Barrymore and Hugh Grant.
Sully?
Oh, I misunderstood the question. I thought we were supposed to give them names. You told me to name them.
Oh.
So I decided to call them William and Kimberly.
Those are wonderful names.
Those are good rom-com names.
Those are very good rom-com names.
Yeah, I totally can hear it in a rom-com for sure. Malcolm?
Hugh Grant and Drew Barrymore.
And for the win, okay. Shug?
Jennifer Lopez and Matthew McConaughey.
Okay, so Rachel and Malcolm.
No, but that was the wedding planner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
For a second, I was like, "Wait, have they been in one?" And I was like, "Oh yeah."
I love the wedding.
Wait, I thought the wedding planner was Adam Sandler.
No,
In
that's the
spirit.
wedding crafter.
That you're in spirit. That's the answer.
The wedding
But
planner.
yes.
Wedding singer is
Yeah,
Adam Sandler.
it is Drew Barrymore and Hugh Grant. So Rachel gets this point. Now, this is the last question of this round. And moving on, the category is recent releases. Movies somewhat released in somewhat of the past year-ish, maybe. I don't know. What Catherine Hardwicke directed film was released in 2019? Catherine Hardwicke.
Can I phone a friend? Who's Catherine Hardwicke?
Twilight.
Exactly.
She directed Twilight. That's like her big fame. Yeah. And Lords of Dogtown.
And 13, right?
Wait, she directed both Twilight and Lords of Dogtown. Those are two very different movies.
Intensely. It's almost like directors have different tones and styles.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
It's like they can direct more than one genre.
Yeah, it's what was it? George Miller directed both Happy Feet and Mad Max Fury Road.
We literally just watched Mad Max Fury Road last night, and Alex and I were like on the couch, like we were like two bros at like a metal concert. We're like, this is so amazing! It was so great.
Mad Max has that effect on people. So I don't.
That is the most metal movie. Like, if there's another metal movie, if there's a movie that is more metal than Mad Max Fury Road, please put it in the comments because I need to watch it.
Let's just clarify. It's not the most metal movie. It is just the best movie.
Well,
period.
It is a perfect movie.
Yes.
So good.
All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone's done. Okay, let's be honest. Okay, Rachel, are you going to be in this one?
Was it? Shit. I know the premise of it, but I can't. It's like Miss Bali or something. Bella.
What is your final answer?
Miss Bala.
Miss Bala. Okay. Sully.
I put La La Land. I named a movie that came out.
Totally a recent release. Came out in the past like 5 days, I think, for sure. Malcolm.
I couldn't think of it, but I wanted to think Twilight had a big resurgence.
The Twilight re-released.
That movie is not great, but I will defend that movie to the death.
It's got a good soundtrack. I like the soundtrack.
That soundtrack is amazing. I don't care. Yo, and Sugar.
The fact that I'm tied with the future Star Wars champ makes me feel really good. So the Lighthouse.
I know Star Wars.
The answer is Miss Bala. So Rachel for the win for that one.
Oh.
So yeah, that's it. Mm-hmm. All right.
What's her face? Who's the female lead in that?
Gina Rodriguez.
Yeah, she went to college with a friend of mine, Anna Snyder.
Oh, of course she did.
Yeah. NYU, baby.
Casual connections there. Kelsey? Kelsey? Oh,
yeah.
Oh, you got the next question?
She's like,
because I know Rachel, she's like doing her thing and kind of answering questions here and there.
I thought that was the end of that round. Are we still going?
Okay. So currently it is, thing is it has to go until like, I guess 5 points because Rachel currently, you were like only answering like a handful.
I'm not counting. I'm just having fun.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I figured. But Malcolm is currently sitting at 4. Shug is at 1, and Sully is at 1.
Okay.
So obviously, I would say Malcolm is the only one that stays in this round. But you're totally right. Totally right. Shug, get out of here, you weenie.
Love you, baby.
Yeah.
Why don't I drop out and Shug can stay because I have to go study Star Wars.
Yeah.
I love you,
I
Sully.
have no idea why you would do that. You know,
I don't either.
Because he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy.
I don't either, but I will probably hop back in eventually.
Yes,
Love you.
Good luck, Sean.
What a
We
golden.
do have someone waiting in the wings.
we
to
do.
break them.
Hey guys.
Hey,
Hi everybody.
boy.
Hello.
I got 2 people in my little faction up in here.
I heard there was trivia, so I thought I'd come in and have some fun.
You know, I hear you. All right, Kelsey, you ready?
Yep, I am ready. All right, the next category is James Bond. In what year was Pierce Brosnan's James Bond debut in GoldenEye released in theaters?
Ooh.
Definitely
I hated
one of the best. Yeah,
that
definitely
video game.
did.
I did. Because my little sister, who is 4 years younger than me, would kick my ass so badly. She would just see me, like, I would just be running around and she would, like, literally just, like, walk behind me and, like, put a gun to the back of my head. And I'm like, okay.
Oh,
I'm not surprised in the slightest.
all right, everybody done? Looks like.
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so we will have Corey go first. What is your answer?
1995.
All right, and Malcolm
1995.
and Suge Knight.
I said 96. God damn it.
All right, and the answer is 95.
So embarrassing. Oh,
I know. I mean, and I'm a host of a Schmoedown podcast.
I mean, I am too, and I don't know any of these answers. So you're
Sugar, I was gonna say 94, so you're good.
Okay. I just remember in '96 I was playing GoldenEye. That's all I remember.
Yeah, that's
game. Oh, that was.
I was born in '96.
Oh,
I wasn't even.
what?
Thanks for making me feel old.
Don't say that.
Wow. Why? Why did
God.
Why?
I don't know. That's just me.
Just age differently. I don't know. That's the way it works for sure. Okay, and the next category is animated. Animated. And Thumbelina, what physical change does the Thumbelina develop after reuniting with Prince Cornelius and accepting his proposal?
I love that movie.
Thumbelina. Da, 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 Thumbelina.
So long.
I got cut out a little bit. My earphones got cut out. Can you repeat that? I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So in Thumbelina, what physical change does Thumbelina develop after reuniting with Prince Cornelius and accepting his proposal?
Okay.
You know, this movie is just a fun fucking time. Not to mention the voice actors and a lot of these like random little characters are delightful. You know, the theater beetle thing. Remember
This wasn't one of my favorite movies.
Oh,
it was Ferngully was the one I loved.
I love Ferngully.
That was one of my favorite.
I mean, how do you not love a movie where the singing villain is Tim Curry?
Oh, yeah.
I think my three movies I rotated as a kid was Thumbelina, Ferngully, and Anastasia. Those three were like my rotation for anime movies. So
Dude, Don Bluth movies, if you have kids and want to teach them like emotional depth, show them Don Bluth movies. And if they're too much, your kids will tell you.
I honestly say that as far as immigration stories on film, Fievel is one of the top 10 immigration stories on film, period.
I mean,
Fievel is dark.
Yeah,
Fievel, the first Fievel is dark. The second one is fun, but the first one I watched it recently, it is a dark movie.
Yeah, the first one, they're coming. Yeah, they're coming. Yeah, I think they're coming. I can't remember what country they're coming from.
Russia.
But,
From Russia.
Russia. Yes.
Fievel Mouskowitz.
Oh God.
Oh, I loved his parents too. His dad like has a very dear spot in my heart. He actually reminds me a lot of one of my close friends from like middle school. Her dad was Hungarian. Her parents are Hungarian, and her dad was like a very tall, very like pear-shaped man who was just like full of love and like would laugh exactly like Papa Mouskowitz.
Oh, that's so cute. 3, 2, 1. Everyone's good to go. All right, starting with Corey.
Did she grow a pair of wings?
Malcolm.
She grows wings.
Shug.
She grew her wings back.
She grew wings.
Oh, my God.
Wings.
Wings. Yes.
I love that song. Let me be your wings. It's
Yeah,
like,
I'm just gonna plug in these back up.
your wings.
So good.
Oh, I love that song.
Whoa, I'm sorry. We have to pause this for a hot second. BC. What the
Wow.
fuck?
I thought we were friends, and this
Whoa.
happened.
That
That is the hottest take
First
I've
of all,
ever.
go back. I don't care how long it's been. Go back and watch. You need to rewatch it, and you need to watch it for the words and for the character development. It is such a good movie. It is the most feminist movie. It is also stunningly beautiful. Like we were watching it last night, and I was like, if they don't use this as a template for Dune, I don't know what they're thinking.
Yes,
Yeah, I think did they film it in Australia like the others? Yeah. We also got another donation as well from a Miss PC. Thank you, lady. She says her vote is teal. I'm also making note of all the votes, by the way. Just saying.
I'm gonna have to talk to Eric about like whether or not the teal will actually work for when we get back. So we'll figure that out. But I appreciate it. Thank you. I do love that color.
Yeah. Okay, what were we on? What question were we there? What were we doing? Rachel?
Number 3.
Thumbelina was the last question.
Thumbelina was the last one.
Kelsey, you want to read the next one? I figure right now we can go back and forth.
Yes.
All right. This category is movie release dates. The Entity, Poltergeist, and Creepshow were all released in what year?
What was the first one? A motorcycle came outside.
The Entity.
That's my fault.
Okay.
And 5, 4.
Repeat the question.
Oh, you repeated my question. Like, please. Oh, Kelsey.
Ready? Okay. Repeat the question. Okay. The Entity, Poltergeist, and Creepshow were all released in what year?
I really thought Alex denied him a repeat the question. Like, no, you're not getting it here. That would just be great. That would just be great. Yeah, that'd be great in a Schmoedown match. To Mark to be like, no, you don't need to repeat the question. Answer the damn question.
Who do you think you are, Malcolm? Demanding a repeat. The very nerve is astounding. Astounding. All right, Trace. Dos uno, probably. Yeah.
All right, everybody ready? Let's start with Malcolm.
1980.
All right, and Shug.
1980.
All right, and Corey.
I went a little higher. 1982.
And the correct answer is 83.
Oh,
how did I know?
You're off.
Ooh.
So close. That's the right decade. I'm impressed. I wouldn't remember the
I was
decade.
1 year off.
No, y'all should be embarrassed AF because that was pitiful. Okay, so the next one is going to be Rachel's very favorite, which is a Disney lady. What famous English actor voiced the Horned King in The Black Cauldron?
Whoa, you went deep on this one.
Ooh.
Did I? I didn't realize. It's almost like I, planned it. Crazy.
Just text me Disney too soon. Oh, Paul.
Who's Komodo Mouth TV?
He was on earlier, so we're gonna be. We've got a few people lined up, waiting for you guys to lose.
Yeah,
that'll probably be
good. Don't worry.
Yeah, just want to give you a heads up as well. Like once you've been on, unfortunately, because we got quite a few people like shuffling in and out. We definitely once you've been on, like that's it. Unfortunately, since we kind of want to give everyone a good amount of time to hang out. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's for sure. And time to lose is the real answer. Starting with Rachel.
Oh wait, what?
Did you have no? Oh, sorry. Did you have an answer or no? I thought you were going to be answering this question.
Oh, the Horn King. Oh, it's
Yes.
John Hurt.
Okay, Corey.
John Hurt.
John Hurt. Malcolm.
I said Tim Curry.
Shug.
I said Anthony Hopkins.
The answer is John Hurt. Weenies. Can't believe you got that wrong. How dare you?
Alex for the desk for Schmoedown.
This needs to happen. Like just degrading Schmoedown players would be the best.
I love
This is the last of this round.
Yeah, this actually is going to be the last one for sure. And just want to let you guys know, in the lead, Corey is at 3, Malcolm is at 2, and Shug is at 1. So very, very close indeed. Shug definitely has to get this in order to continue. All right, Kelsey.
All right, let's see. The category is horror thriller. What 2006 remake starred Liev Schreiber and Mia Farrow?
Horror remakes are really, I don't want to say they're risky, but horror remakes, they can be like wonderful, like the Halloween recently, or they can be awful, like awful. So,
I mean, I wasn't a big fan of the recent horror or the recent Halloween remake. The first part was amazing.
Yeah. Kelsey, do you have any favorite like horror remakes of all time?
Remakes?
There's a bunch. There's a
Honestly,
bazillion.
I can't think of any remakes that really like, to be perfectly honest. I usually like the originals better.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. And 3, 2, 1. Rachel, will you be answering this one?
No.
Okay. All right. Corey?
Was it The Fog?
Malcolm?
It was released in 666. So it was The Omen.
Oh, crud.
Shug?
I said Psycho.
It is The Omen.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
It is The Omen. Well done. So going into that means Shug, you are out, my dude. I'm so sorry. We love you.
We love you.
No
Thanks,
problem.
Chuck.
You guys have a great one. Rachel, have a good day. Enjoy you guys. Kelsey,
Thanks, man.
Alex, Malcolm, Corey, you guys have a good one. Thanks for having me on.
Have a good one, Shug.
And I love Shug.
Okay,
Oh.
quick question. If I just touch up this part of my root, is that going to kill the rest of my hair? So I have like a line right here.
I don't think it would mess it up, no. As long as you're careful with the where you put the bleach and stuff, you should be fine.
Good. All right, so our next guest is one of my favorite human beings. He's also in the den with me.
Oh, boy.
I was his part of his first match ever, and it is the amazing shirtless Paul.
Oh, hey.
What's up?
Hello.
I love you.
I wasn't expecting that.
Did you guys not do what I did during the quarantine? I bought a hot tub. So that's not good enough for that stuff to do.
Well, I hear you.
Yeah.
Gotta do what you gotta do. All right.
I'm gonna sit around the house. I'm gonna sit around the house in a hot tub.
That sounds incredibly sticky and hot.
All right. I needed to see this hair though. That's why I'm here.
Oh,
Mhm.
okay.
So was that the voted on color?
So we have options. So we can either leave it this candy colored blonde ridiculousness, or we can go teal, purple, or mauve. Or I can actually just like re-dye the blonde and see how we go from there.
I like what's doing there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, does the table agree? What do we look?
There's
I
a,
think
but
that's
we're
fine,
still getting votes, and so
Yep. I'm digging the blonde. I like it.
I had this fear you were gonna.
Yeah.
I had this fear you were gonna cut it too, though, and that would kill your little logo. You know, your little.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Maybe a trim, but no. Okay. Oops.
Are you gonna be playing a long crawl or no? Here to hang.
We're
What do
doing,
you
like,
do?
we're doing like a free-for-all kind of style.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Yes. All right. Well, do you have a board handy, or do you prefer to speak it?
I can write shit down.
Awesome.
Malcolm,
Yeah.
your
Words are
word
definitely
ends.
All right.
All right. The question is, the category is coming of age, and the question is, Josh Boone directed what young adult adaptation released in 2014? And 5, 4, tres, dos, uno. All right. Starting with you, Paul.
Do I have this right? The Fault in Our Stars?
Fault in Our Stars. Okay. Corey.
The Fault in Our Stars.
Malcolm.
The Fault in Our Stars.
It is indeed The Fault in Our Stars.
Yes, I'm out. All right.
Undefeated, y'all. Undefeated.
No, I'll hang out for a bit. Wait, let's go back to the hair. So, why?
Because I'm bored
Get a hot tub.
and have nothing else to do. And I figured this would be fun for people to witness. And then I talked to Alex and Kelsey, and we figured that this would be fun to do live and then bring people in like this. And it just kind of snowballed.
All right. So the answer wasn't midlife crisis.
No, it wasn't midlife crisis. No. No, just losing my mind.
Aren't we all?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. You ready?
Next question is in the category of musicals.
Ooh, I want to
What classic musical has the following songs? Temptation, Make 'em Laugh, and Good Morning. I love this musical, by the way.
Yes, musicals are definitely underrated. I was really sad when they didn't announce, and I'm sure a lot of people were, they didn't announce a musical exhibition match. I was like, oh.
You are telling me I've been asking them to do that for
like 2
All
years.
right. So we will start with Corey
Singing in the Rain.
and Malcolm
Singing in the Rain.
and Rachel
Good morning. Good morning.
and Paul.
If it weren't for South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, this would be the greatest musical of all time. Singing in the Rain.
Everyone got it correct. Love that movie so much.
It is still, honestly, I saw that recently again, and I was just reaffirmed. Just, good Lord. Gene Kelly, the athleticism he has in all of his movies, everything from An American in Paris to, heck, Xanadu, my dude.
Mm-hmm.
Every time,
everywhere.
and every time this theory comes around where, like when we give an Oscar to The Artist or Argo or something, and they keep going on about how, Hollywood only likes movies about Hollywood. Yes, Singing in the Rain's a movie about Hollywood. And artists are fascinating. And shut up.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That is a good way to put it.
Hollywood loves movies about Hollywood. That's for sure.
Because maybe we're the most fascinating people on the planet.
Maybe I don't know about maybe I don't know if fascinating might be there, but definitely entertaining. So.
Well, you're not tuning in for the entertainment unless you're fascinated.
All right. The next question is in category of crime movies. Crime movies. I know this is Corey's strength, so no pressure. No pressure. All right. In Collateral, how much money did Vincent initially offer Max in exchange to drive him to several locations throughout Los Angeles? He offered him so much money, and money's important, I guess.
Apparently,
money, I guess.
I think there are like 3 offers.
Initially, that's what. Yeah. So when he initially gets into the car, he offers him like a certain amount, specific amount, and then eventually after that, that escalates. But what is the initial amount? And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and starting with Malcolm.
$800.
$800. Okay. And Rachel, do you have an answer?
Oh, I said 10,000. I have no
10,
idea.
Okay. Paul?
I have no idea, but you've given me a great excuse to rewatch that movie.
It's a wonderful movie.
I put 100,000. I put $1 million and scratch it off. Put 100,000.
I just put 500.
The answer is $600. $600.
So close.
He whips out the six $100 bills like that.
Inflation, guys.
Yeah, inflation, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
83, 600. I am just one off today.
All right. Let's see. So the next category we have is dramas. In 2016's Denial, what Harry Potter actor played David Irving, a university professor that denied the existence of the Holocaust in his teachings?
Based on a true story. Based on a true flippant story. I'm surprised this movie did not get more attention in 2016. Have y'all seen it?
I have not. I'm intrigued now.
It's ridiculous. Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Repeat the question and repeat the answer.
I can repeat the question.
Okay.
In 2016's Denial, what Harry Potter actor played David Irving, a university professor that denied the existence of the Holocaust in his teachings?
Whammy. This is a weird movie. It is. This movie, I almost cried just because it was just made me so uncomfortable to watch. Like when those movies happens, especially when they're based on true stories. It's awful.
Well, just the fact that these people still exist.
Yeah,
Right?
it's like
Like,
Like,
no, it was real.
logic. It really does. Like I can't. Understand, but,
All right, we're ready. Let's start with Rachel.
David Doulis.
All right, and Paul.
Yeah, I have no idea, so that's what I put.
All right, Corey
I have no idea too. Jason Isaacs.
and Malcolm.
I also randomly guessed David Thewlis.
All right, the answer is Timothy Spell.
AKA Mr. Peter Pettigrew.
Oh, yeah, he's in fucking everything.
Yes, he is. All right. All right. In the category of Oscars, what film won Best Picture in 2003? And I'm referring to the movies being honored in 2002. So just to clarify.
Just to clarify real quickly, movies released in 2002, but won the Best Picture Oscar released at the 2003 ceremony?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct.
I know that's asked quite a little bit. So
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure just to clarify.
I have no idea, and I'm going to go watch this out.
do you like Oscar movies, Paul? Do you like?
Absolutely. Yeah, I tend to write a large summation of all the Oscar categories, go in depth every year, look at. I mean, they're always wrong, but it's still fun to follow them.
Well, with you in particular, I feel like between you and Adam doing all the projects that you do, like the way your commentaries on like the play-by-play adaptation for the Star Wars movies, those were awesome. And I loved what you did with like the free-for-all.
That free-for-all was so good.
It was so good.
It was amazing. I would love to do play-by-play of like an Oscar ceremony.
Yeah. Asking the questions we always wanted asked.
The important ones, that's for damn sure.
But the thing about Star Wars was, twist my arm to watch that movie like 5 times, like I did to write all those jokes. I mean, that movie's a masterpiece, and it just doesn't stop being one.
Well, who's the bigger fan, you or Adam, of Star Wars?
Adam, he's competing, so.
Yeah.
Dalte Dauphine. Okay.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, starting with you, Corey.
Chicago.
Okay. Malcolm.
Chicago.
And Paul?
Yeah, if it weren't for South Park Bigger, Longer, and Uncut, this would be the best musical of all time. But Chicago.
I love Chicago.
Okay. Going to Kelsey.
All right. Next question.
Because LA is the greatest place, Quentin Tarantino has a theater here called the New Beverly, if you don't know. He programs it himself. I recently saw Chicago on a double bill with All That Jazz. That was a great double feature.
That is awesome. That's perfect.
Big screen, back when we could go outside and all that.
Yeah. Back in the good old days. I miss
That
the
was
weekend.
4 hours of the hottest people you ever saw in your life. It was crazy.
All right. Perfect. Next category is 80s. What movie was John Hughes' directorial debut in 1984?
John Hughes is one of those directors that you're like, it doesn't, the movies don't age well, but at the same time, you still want to show them for people to learn why they might be bad, I guess, if that makes sense,
No, that doesn't make any sense at all.
I love John Hughes.
What?
They were also iconic for the time, so they're like super important to show.
Wow. Okay.
Future generations. This is what the 80s was like.
It's like I don't even know you. Oh my gosh.
I watched The Breakfast Club like 2 weeks ago. That movie is remarkably.
Okay, that's. I feel like that's kind of one of his anomalies. Like a lot of his other directorial roles, like Uncle Buck, that movie makes me really uncomfortable. That one, well, actually, we probably will.
Weird Science.
Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Still hilarious.
I love Planes, Trains.
I've never seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
So good.
That's on you. You can't even. You're not even qualified to have this conversation, Alex.
I agree.
You're right. I can't.
Hey, look, as I say to most people, if you haven't seen Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, you have a reason to live. You have that to look forward to in your life. There's
Oh.
no shame in the game. Just change it as soon as possible.
Do it.
That movie is a masterpiece. That's 2 masterpieces I've mentioned on the show.
Take notes, people.
Paul Preston, Masterpiece Theater.
All right. So let's start. I don't remember where we left off, so I'll start with Malcolm.
Pretty in Pink.
All right. And Rachel, are you playing?
No, I'm sorry. I'm looking up some stuff.
So Paul
16 Candles.
and Corey.
16 Candles.
And the correct answer is 16 Candles.
Just a heads up, there was a Streamlabs from movie Finobi. I finally learned how to pronounce that correctly. It says, for all of the sassiness in the stream and maybe to go towards buying Paul a shirt. Anyway, happy long weekend, but in quarantine. Is it? Paul, I love your tributes to Karen this week. Love you guys. Steve, back to work. But yes, there was it was Karen's birthday this week, and it was incredibly moving to watch that birthday party. So thank you all. We all love you.
Yeah, that was necessary and fun in the end.
Yes.
Good comics and great stories and videos and all sorts of stuff. And we've launched the scholarship. So if you,
oh great,
I don't know where to tell you to go to find that. crcfonline.com, the Chautauqua Region Community Foundation. I should share the graphic somewhere on like the Schmoedown Facebook page or something.
Oh,
The
that's cool. Yeah.
scholarship in Karen's name to give to a female actor in her neck of the woods who wants to pursue acting and may need a financial nudge to make that happen.
Yeah, it's definitely not easy. That's for sure. You know, I swear, actors I feel like have had every single job in the book. You know, in order to make ends meet, for sure. There's a lot going on for sure. Okay, and the next question is in the category of Leonardo DiCaprio, Leo boy. All right, in 2008, 2 Leonardo DiCaprio movies were released in theaters. Name one. He's been in a bunch of movies. You know, a lot of them are okay, but I don't know if they're really good. You know, that Leonardo DiCaprio guy. What do you guys think?
Kind of a hack.
Yeah, definitely. He's definitely not attractive either. So
No, no. Although one of the few that I think hotter or younger. I think most actors like age really well, but I think that for him, I'm like, no, okay, now I see the attractiveness of Jack from Titanic. Like now
he definitely looks like a 90s boy band member, you know. I wouldn't be surprised if he has like a solo soundtrack somewhere wandering around. Just like it's probably like in some like dingy bin for like 30 cents, but little do they know it's like worth $5 bazillion. And 5, 4, 3. Make that happen, guys. 2, 1. Starting with Malcolm.
Blood Diamond.
Blood Diamond. Okay. Corey.
I got Body of Lies and Revolutionary Road.
Paul.
Yeah, that sounds more right. I put Blood Diamond too.
Yes, the answer is A Revolutionary Road and Body of Lies.
You get an extra point for getting 2.
Were we supposed to write 1? I heard them say, do we have to write 2?
Oh, no, just name 1. I said name 1.
There was 2, but
you named 2.
Oh, I thought you said name 2.
Showing off.
Yeah, but just showed off there, Hollywood.
I'm just going to remove it. Okay. Sitting we are currently with Paul at 3. Malcolm and Corey are currently tied with 4.
Malcolm and I picked the better movie, though.
Wait, hold on. I'm keeping score, and I have Malcolm at 3, Paul's at 4, and I have 5.
Oh.
Did we ask 5 questions already?
Whoopsie. Maybe. Did we?
I don't know.
Maybe. I don't know.
This is a Schmoedown, guys.
It's a blur. It's a blur, y'all.
I like to keep backup score sometimes.
That's probably wise.
You would?
I'm just here for the hair. So I didn't even know there was going to be movie trivia.
It has lightened up a lot since it started drying.
It really can do that. My hair, it looks very platinum right now. When it's wet, one side of it is light blue because my hair was blue before I got rid of it and went blonde. But when it dries, it doesn't look blue at all.
It looks really nice. I'm not gonna lie. It does look really nice right now.
Can we pick a color for you next, Kelsey?
No, I just barely changed. I had pink and blue hair, and then a few days ago, I'm like, I'm gonna go blonde. So I'm just doing the blonde thing. I said every color in the book, though.
It's so hard to reach that specific shade of platinum too. So like, don't touch it.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, okay, I gotta leave this alone. Otherwise, I'll mess it up. So.
All right, so let's do one more question and see who we're gonna kick out because we have one person waiting in the wings. And I think that might be one of our last ones, and then we'll just bring people in to like hang out and chat until people are bored.
Very fair.
Okay. I'm gonna kick myself out after this anyway because there's a hot tub waiting. So
yeah.
Priorities. I hear you. Priorities.
I get it.
So one more question though.
You've got a hot tub and a corgi. This is not a fair situation for the rest of us.
It's fair enough.
I'm not going to sit around the house on anything other than my own terms.
Hold on. Ben Goddard is in the chat. So I need to walk out on his stand. Yeah. Yes. 100%. Yeah.
Make that happen. Make it happen.
Or Candy by Mandy Moore.
What? Stop. What? What have you done?
We can't anyways.
What? Okay. Y'all.
Right.
I'm emotionally not ready for that. Okay, Kelsey.
Okay. Question in the category of comic book movies. Before being cast in the MCU, what 2001 comic book movie starred Scarlett Johansson? I also love this movie.
Scarlett Johansson. She's had a crazy career. Like so many movies, so many different types of roles, and I'm really kind of curious to see what's going to be the next handful of movies. Especially, she's had she said some things, just a few little weird things, you know.
We had some movie guys jokes all set for Black Widow, and then they pushed it.
Oh,
the one I was particularly proud of was Black Widow. More Scarlett Johansson whitewashing.
Wow.
Oh my god!
That's a good test. We'll bring that one back when it's November.
Please!
Yes,
oh my
please
gosh!
do.
I can't. Oh.
All right. If everyone's ready, I will start with Corey,
Ghost World.
Malcolm,
I was either screwed up the title, but Ghost World.
and Paul.
Yeah. Ghost World.
And that is correct. Ghost World.
Immensely underrated.
I agree.
Movie.
I was big into that movie when it came out.
Damn sure. Awesome. All right. So I think that's it. Right now, you said with the questions, I believe. Is that correct?
Yep.
We'll do one more round with we have one person waiting in the wings, but Paul's got that hot tub to get to, which I'm
hot tub waiting.
We're all
Very
extremely
busy.
jealous of.
I'm very busy.
Miss you.
Thank you so much for dropping by, Paul. We appreciate you.
Of course, feelings mutual. Same to you, but more of it. All that.
Love you.
All right. Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
What a cool dude. Man, so cool.
The
He's
best.
just like casually cool, which is kind of infuriating, if that makes sense, you know?
Yeah. He just is.
Casually cool.
Just
Like,
is.
is cool. Yes.
Like kind of like the dude, but not as burnt out.
Or as I don't even know where I'm going with that. It's just that the dude is the dude. Is he even cool?
Yeah.
I don't know. The dude isn't cool. He's just the dude. The dude can't be cool.
Well, let's ask our next guest what he thinks.
Well, my people are here.
This is awkward.
The entire so I would say, Rachel, just to let you know, everyone here is actually in my fan league faction. So they're everyone I love.
Completely awkward.
You've made me a shell.
Like
Alex is very sneaky about it.
This is actually low-key like my plan all along. So
I wondered why you said yes so fast.
I got a
Chat is going
plan.
to love this. The fact that all 3 of your players are here. They're going to think this is rigged.
Can I just say for the record, I scored more points than Paul Preston, so I could die happy.
To be fair, you're still studying and
In
playing.
a free for all.
You're on a hiatus
Okay.
for 2.5 months.
I didn't hear that last part.
Oh, I said, to be fair, you're still studying and playing. We've been on a hiatus for like 2.5 months.
But also something like you just love college where all that's kind of fresh.
Yeah.
That's a little bit different.
It's not that learning brain.
To be fair, my brain just doesn't stop working. It just keeps going and going.
Brains. It's funny how brains work. Do we really know how brains work? I don't know. Let's watch that movie Lucy. Because that's factual, right? That's completely based on science, sciencey, things and stuff, And
I mean, you always go back and watch Eternal Sunshine, to see how the brain works.
Another movie completely based on factual science. Absolutely. That's the way it works, movies. In the category of comedies. How dare you? I will kick you out for that. I will kick you out for that. All right. What comedian actor stars as Semi, Prince Akeem's friend and manservant in Coming to America?
I'm kind of excited for the remake.
I am too.
I wasn't at first, or for the sequel, whatever. Is it a
It's
long
a sequel, not a remake. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah. So that's kind of, I wonder if, because I remember a lot of people talking about how the Coming to America is like low key actually takes place in Wakanda. Have you guys heard that theory?
I would believe that.
Like that's like a major theory, at least like on like Reddit or somewhere. I think maybe maybe I made it up. I don't know, but that'd be it.
That doesn't surprise me.
4, 3, 2, 1. Carmel Mountain, my man.
Can you read it?
It's pronounced. Yeah, it's Carmel.
Carmel.
There's an extra A in there. The A ain't silent.
Tomato,
let's debate now.
I will you out. I am not love it.
I'm not starting fires. This is too early with me and Alex. It's Arsenio Hall.
Arsenio Hall. Okay, Corey.
Arsenio Hall.
And Malcolm.
Arsenio Hall.
All right, Kelsey.
All right. The next question in the category of monster movies. In 2014's Dracula Untold, who plays the soon-to-be vampire Vlad?
I was not angry about this movie the way that some people were, and I grew up as a vampire fan. Like I've read all of the Anne Rice books. I mean, oh, by the way, you guys saw that Anne Rice's complete catalog has been the rights have been bought by AMC, and we're getting vampires and the Mayfair Witches.
Mm-hmm. I cannot.
If they screw this up, I am going to be so angry.
No, that's the problem is they are going to screw it up. That's the thing. It just depends on how much screw up.
AMC does pretty good with shows, I feel like.
Yeah, they do pretty well with serial shows.
It's just like these books in particular, they have such a huge, rich history. I feel like no matter what they do, people aren't going to be happy. Between if it's the characters, the settings, whatever the plot, whatever it may be.
I am happy. I don't care.
That's exactly what I was going to say.
I'm just really excited to see some Lestat action potentially. All right.
Crossovers between the two shows.
Oh my gosh.
Planning it already.
Oh, so good. So good. All right, starting with you, Corey.
Pretty sure that's Luke Evans.
Malcolm.
Luke Evans.
I'm sorry, Mr. Carmel Mountain.
Don't forget he was in the 6 Fast and Furious movie, Luke Evans.
That is correct.
Okay.
Crying in the back.
I hear my kids squealing.
Oh,
this is why I don't have kids.
Oh.
They're fine.
In the category of scores and soundtracks, I'll score your soundtrack. Oh, I went there. I'm super edgy. What famous composer collaborated with Alfred Hitchcock for 7 films, including Vertigo, Psycho, and Marnie?
Shoot.
That's one that's not brought up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I'm aware.
Wow.
It's almost like when I'm writing these questions, it's like I try or something sometimes.
Just like you do research.
No big deal. Am I stumping a Schmoedown player? I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, to be fair, I'm just praying that my hair doesn't crack off as it's drying.
But you have, oh my gosh, the hair, it does look really good, actually, to be honest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Malcolm?
Bernard Herrmann.
Carmel Mountain?
No, I didn't have anything.
Corey?
Bernard Herrmann.
It is Bernard Herrmann.
It's a name you don't hear a lot.
That's true. That's really sad, honestly, because he is such a wonderful composer. He's done so many iconic films. Kelsey?
All right. The next category is Clint Eastwood. How many films are in Clint Eastwood's Dirty Harry franchise? I have to admit, I've never seen any of these movies. They're on my list.
Either. Somewhere like Roca, it's just like being like, he just like heard like a gunshot. He's like, that means someone hasn't seen it.
You just heard that. Wah, wah, wah.
You're getting your Eastwood movies confused. That's
Actually, funny enough that you bring him up. He is going to be my guest on Movies, Music, and Mayhem on Thursday. So at 7 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, and we'll hang out. I really wish that we could have done this like around a campfire. Yeah. Like we could have just like social distance around like a little like porch fire with like our whiskey or bourbon or whatever. But I was like, nah.
I feel like that. I mean, well, you can put like a little, like some emojis and like background stuff, you know, for a little fire. I don't know. You can improvise.
You need to find my casual hat though.
You can make it happen in spirit.
Yes.
Make it really hot in the apartment. You know.
All right. If we are ready, I'm gonna start with. I'm sorry, but I also say Carmel. So Carmel Mountain.
I'm so glad I'm wearing a belt that says villain on here. Wow.
All right, Corey.
Yeah, 5.
And Malcolm.
5.
That is correct.
All right, this is the last one. I want to ask this one. Yes, this is the last of the round, and then we're just gonna like hang out and bring people in, hang out for a little bit. So yeah, okay. So last question: costume dramas.
Everyone's favorite.
My favorite.
In what costume drama does Jonathan Pryce star as Cardinal Louis de Rohan, a libertine trying to gain the Queen's trust? This is deep.
That's a deep question.
Hard. This is why I ask Alex to help me study. She'll ask me questions, and I'm like, I forgot that was even in existence.
Oh yeah, it was definitely a movie. It was a movie. I feel like a lot of people like like you said, forgets about this movie. But it was a big movie at the time. Oh man, I'm sorry, I'm giving hints away. I apologize. Big movie.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody's done, right? Yeah. All right. So, Carmel Mountain.
The eye roll every time.
I guess the Scarlet Letter.
All right, Corey.
I guess the 2 popes.
And Malcolm.
I guess the Beguiled.
It is none of those. It is the Affair of the Necklace.
I'm sorry, you said the two popes, which is based on a true story. You had
know that
as a Cardinal Louis de Rohan. They as a libertine trying to gain the Queen's trust.
He lives many lives.
Popes.
Yeah. He's played a religious figure in a lot of movies. Like he's one in the Scarlet Letter.
Also, the 2 popes is not a costume drama, but whatever.
It's also not technically a movie.
It's on Netflix.
Really?
Oh, well, it was released in some theaters.
Was it?
It was nominated for a bunch of like awards. Yeah, it was not. It was. They tried pushing it for the Oscars with Jonathan Pryce, but he didn't get the nomination.
I thought he did.
He got nominated for 2 popes.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, because I know he got nominated. Yeah, I know he got nominated for the Golden Globes. But But yeah, but he had it was like a limited release just to guarantee like potential nominations. Yeah, but the affair of the necklace. Yes.
Affair of the necklace.
All right, that was the final question, I believe. Was that right, Rachel?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the real big takeaway is y'all are weenies. I can't believe you didn't get that right. Oh my gosh! It's like you haven't watched a movie. It's so embarrassing.
I'm playing a tiny violin for you, Alex. I'm playing a tiny violin. I feel so sorry.
I heard Stacey Howard scream the answer from from downtown LA. So.
That is very, very true. Carmel Mountain. That violin is immensely small. Just like your knowledge. Just like your knowledge of movies. No, all right. But thank you guys so much for participating. I really appreciate it. Y'all did really fantastic, and I love you guys.
You're welcome.
Mm-hmm. And do you guys have any votes for colors for Rachel's hair?
Can we?
I was just reminded that I have a call that I am going to be on the murder trivia thing at 1. So probably finish doing this and get wrapped up soon.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I was actually going to go on to murder trivia. No, I was going to vote. I voted for Mauve.
Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mob sounds. I'm looking at Mob. Mob sounds nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. I mean, I'm kind of it looks so much darker and more orange on the video than it is in real life. But it's also dry, and all I want to do is just soak it with conditioner right now. But you're not supposed to, right?
Yeah.
If you're going to color over it, you don't want to put too much conditioner in. But if you're going to wait a few days, you can if you want to, because it will.
Okay, good. Because I am about to go put a mask on because it's I feel it being you need to give us something or we're leaving from all of this.
That's a repeated process. My sister tried to dye her hair to make it blue. She ended up going through 3 bottles in order to get a light blue just for her dark hair.
Ooh, yeah, you got to strip that down for dark hair.
Yeah.
Over time,
especially if you want to braid it. You wanted to braid it and make it look unique.
Just put a weave in. Just do that. If you're just gonna braid it, just get the fake hair, just put it in there.
There's no shame in the no shame in
I have no voice when it comes to what my sister does. I have no voice with her.
Yeah, that's right. You damn well do not have a voice in what your sister decides to do with her hair. I say that with love. But if Lucas told me what to do with my hair, I'd be kind of
agree with you.
I love him, but at the same time, this is my hair. Let me make my choice. That's my mindset. But anyway.
Speaking of Lucas, the hubby's in the chat. Hi,
Hey, babe.
Lucas. Hello, Lucas.
I just want to give a little shout out to Lucas. He took care of me last night so well. It was quite a thing with Twitch sings last night, and Craig and a bunch of other people were there, and there was one too many whiskey shots, and Lucas took care of me, made sure I hydrated, made sure I brushed my teeth, all that good stuff like a champ. And
well, I think that was more for him than for you.
Yes, but I'm gonna pretend it was for me.
You literally became Ben Affleck in The Way Back. Lucas was Doc, just holding you up, making sure you got to bed.
That's not exaggeration, only a lot more energetic about it, because I was like,
trying to fight him off like a 2-year-old trying to get his hair brushed. Yeah. No!
You can't tell me what to do.
Literally trying to get my nieces to put on dress clothes for dinner. I'm just like, could you just stop ripping off your clothes.
Yeah.
I've had those days. All right, so if anybody else wants to hop in and chat real quick, we got 15 more minutes, 10 more minutes before we're going to head out of here. So get those votes in for the hair color, because very interesting.
Yeah, I'll drop out just so if anyone wants to come in and chat, though. I got so much studying to do.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Ryan, Malcolm, Corey. You guys are the best, and I love you guys. Can't wait to chat with you soon.
Thank you.
Guys.
Thanks for having us.
You guys, this has been. Oh, guess who's back?
Hi. I've been listening the whole time.
Oh, I haven't seen you.
I've been listening the whole time. I've been writing down movies that I've never seen before that you guys have mentioned.
Yes.
Alex, she said, "Yeah, make a list." I already did.
Mama Switchblade, you gotta make that list, okay?
I know. There's a lot of movies here that I need to check out.
And Rachel, you better do your thing and make sure Mom Switchblade does it.
Well, it's at this point where LA has been. We've had our stay at home date pushed so far back repeatedly that at this point we are shelter in place until August. And so I told Mom last night, I'm like, if they push it back any further, I will be coming to see you for at least a week in July because it is a quick drive up the coast. I have been sheltering in place for forever. I barely leave the house. Like, it is the safest thing ever. And then I'll just come up and bring my entire hard drive of movies and just like sit there and watch movies with her.
Yep.
No,
that's what we do.
That's a good daughter you have there.
I know. We do that a lot. She gets me hooked on something, and then I'm like, oh my God.
What was the last thing she hooked you on?
Probably the two guys in God, what's the show, Rachel?
Supernatural?
Yeah, Supernatural. She got me hooked on that. So we watched that in Tahoe when we went up there.
We did. That was the worst trip ever. We went up to I told her I had the entire month of February off one year from tour because they were in Canada and merchandise can't go to Canada. So I had all of February off, and my mom's birthday's in February. And I was like, hey, pick anywhere in Northern California or in North America, and I will fly you out for your birthday. Like, we'll have a nice little vacation. It'll be so much fun. I was like, and then I realized that the tour was going to be in Vancouver for her birthday. I'm like, let's go because we can like get the hotel discount and stay in the heart of downtown for like super, super effing cheap. And she was like, no, I want snow. And so she decided to go to Tahoe. And I'm like, that's like a 5-hour drive from San Jose. And I was like, I will literally take you anywhere in the continental United States, like anywhere. She's like, I want to go to Tahoe. And I'm like, great, but there's not going to be snow. We get up there. Not only is there no snow, there's literally nothing to do. I wanted to plan like a really nice like dinner for her birthday. So like take the gondola up to the top of the mountain and like there's a restaurant. It's really beautiful. And the day that we were supposed to do that, there was the biggest windstorm that Tahoe has seen in like 20 years. Then we ended up getting tickets to go see the worst Rolling Stones cover band in history. Like, my mom is the biggest Rolling Stones fan. She loves them so much. And so I was like, oh, this is perfect. I'll take her to go see them. And we get there and like within 5 minutes, I'm like, my ears were bleeding. I was just so angry.
They were so bad.
They were so bad. And Mom waits till
kept thinking they were going to get better.
She waits till the very end of the show and I lean over and she goes, well, that was terrible. And I'm like, we could have left 2 hours ago. Like,
why are we here, guys?
I was like, we could have been drunk on the casino floor. Like, what are we doing here? I was just like so angry. I'm like, you're never getting to plan a vacation ever again.
Rachel knows all the good places. I know. I host a show called Schmoedown, so it's a Schmoedown themed debate show. Mama Switchblade, and one of the questions was, what Schmoedown personality would be the best partner to go on a road trip with? And I was like, obviously, have you met Rachel?
Yeah.
Not only does she have phenomenal taste in music, so take control of that, radio situation, or not radio, playlist situation, but also she knows how to troubleshoot. If my car breaks down, she knows exactly what to do, who to call, whatever may be. But also she knows all the best restaurants. She is incredibly well traveled. She knows where to go, all that, fun stuff.
And she's got people along the way too that she knows that you can stay with if something happens. So
she has the hookup, and I lost that argument. So and I'm still angry about it. So who was voting against Rachel? That is the real question. And also, how dare you?
I don't remember who.
What?
What?
I don't remember who won that argument. Like,
I lost the argument.
But I mean, like, what was the Schmoedown person that they said was the better person?
I think it was Kaiser. They chose Kaiser.
Okay,
they said it was going to be like they said it was going to be much more of a more fun situation with having something out of the lines of The Hangover. having a unique experience.
I like the risk of going to jail. Got it.
Yeah, that was my thing. I was like, yeah, you're not going to do anything because you're going to be like in jail the entire time. But everyone voted in favor of Kaiser, so.
I mean, I just lost so much faith in humanity when they voted that.
Right.
As you should.
Mom, what do you think of the color?
I like it. It looks like your natural color, like you used to have years ago.
Oh, did we show those?
No. Did you upload them?
Guys, so I was born with red hair, with red peach fuzz, and then it fell out and came in platinum. So this is baby me when I was super little with very short hair.
Oh, so cute.
Me. I'm so adorable. Look at those.
Yes, you are.
And then a little bit older. Where are you? With horrible bangs. Like I should never have bangs. But that's me as a blonde. So it's the roots are close to that shade, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's pretty damn close.
Yeah.
That's pretty on point. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. So I just need to like fix this.
Did it darken over time when you got older? I know a lot of people's hair like darkened
Yeah,
like
it did.
once they hit like 10, 12 kind of thing.
Yeah, it did, but I also started dyeing my hair when I was like 13 and like have not stopped. Like legit this quarantine, I haven't dyed my hair at all until now, obviously. And I was like, I wonder what my natural shade is.
I can't remember.
It's sort of like what you have now.
No. My natural shade growing in now is like, I actually had like my roots were like 3 inches long before I bleached it. So we can go back and look at that picture.
They were like dark. That was like, well,
dark.
maybe it's different, obviously. Like
it was
not in person, but still, it was like almost like a dark.
Lighter and more ashier than your color, Alex.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, while I have Mom on here, guys, I have been after my mom for years for Halloween to dress up as I love that she already knows. To dress up as Cinderella's fairy godmother. Right?
Yes. I know.
What?
Perfect.
Mama Switchblade, what? Have you has Rachel like pitched you this idea and we're like, nah, that's a bad idea? What?
No. I keep doing my hair shorter and shorter, and now it's starting to grow out a little bit. But I might leave it and do that this Halloween. I have to make a cape.
And you got to sing karaoke to Bippity Boppity Boo.
Oh yeah.
Well, if she does that, I will have her on. We'll have a Halloween karaoke episode for like pre-gaming for the night. We'll have a little. I'll talk to Video Drew. We'll see what we can do. But yeah, that would be amazing. I have been dying for her to do that. I'm like, Mom, just move down to LA. She's gonna job at Disney. Like you can be the fairy godmother. Like it would be perfect. Throw a little rouge on.
I stopped dyeing my hair a couple years ago, so it just all grew in.
It looks great. I love it.
Gray and white. Yeah, it's weird. It's still I still am not used to it, but
it is a gorgeous silver. You cannot tell with this lighting, but it is legit like luminescent.
Oh, I bet it's soft too. I feel like almost everyone.
There's not much hair there too, so it's thin. It's really thin and fine, so it's
soft.
Whatever. Yeah.
Those are my big takeaways. Oh, we did also recently receive a Streamlab from a Miss Brandy. You're a fine girl. You're a fine girl. What a good wife you would be. And he says, okay, I am voting teal.
People are loving the teal.
I told you, blue is a popular one. I know it's a little bit on the riskier side color-wise, but I feel like with your skin tone, honestly, I feel like it would pop. I stand by it.
Yeah. I mean, I put it as a choice for a reason. So I'm just worried that the ends might be a little too dark, and I would definitely have to go process them again in order to get that teal. Kelsey's like, yes, please.
For the teal, you'd have to. I think the other two shades you probably could leave it, but the teal you have to be pretty neutral in tone, otherwise it will turn greenish brown.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yeah. All right, guys, I have to hop off and like make this presentable for, other real shows that are not me being an idiot. But thank you so much for helping out. And for coming and hanging out and for donating, and I'm gonna throw the colors up on Twitter and see what people think. But these votes will be counted as twice the amount of votes that everybody else is throwing in. So it's not that your votes don't count; they actually count double. So thank you for doing that. Thanks for hanging out, Mom and Kelsey and Alex. You are.
It was nice meeting you, Kelsey and Alex.
Thank you, Mama Switchblade.
You guys are good. You amaze me all the stuff you guys know. The movies and the music and the directors, and it's like, holy cow. I was answering some of them. I was getting some of the answers right, but not like you guys do. God.
Mama Switchblade for Schmoedown. You heard it here, folks, guys.
No.
You heard it here, folks.
You know what? I would put Mama Switchblade up against Mama Guy. I'm throwing that challenge out.
Oh, no way.
Park Stew?
Yeah, why not?
Mother's Day edition.
I can't remember stuff like you guys do.
It's fine.
Oh my gosh, guys, we got to set that up. We got to do that like right now. Let's do it.
No.
All right, well, I do have to go, guys. Thank you so much for today. This was so much fun. This is insane. Like, I literally looked at myself in the mirror and I'm like, what the? Okay. I love you guys. Thank you so much for participating and for coming and hanging out and just being amazing human beings for almost 3 hours, guys. This is ridiculous.
That's true.
Having fun.
And PLD.
It's a good way to spend a Saturday morning.
Absolutely. Or afternoon, because now it's almost 4 for some of you guys.
That's true.
So,
that's true.
Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. I really appreciate it. Keep your eyes out on Twitter for RM Silvestrini. Tune into everything that C2A Call to Action is putting out the most amazing things. Just support everybody. Go to Media Sweaty's Facebook page and find out where everybody is. Follow everybody. Support everybody. You guys are all the best. It's the most amazing community. Thank you, Mommy, for coming and seeing us. And we will see you guys very, very soon. Love you.
Bye,
guys.